Hello everybody, welcome to Cat Roleplay. My name is Will, I'm a D&D sex icon, and I know fucking science! Because I just made it so happy.
Sorry, nope, I was not muted. Son of a...
No, it was good. With my science. We're back today for another episode of the City of Mist King's Hustle. A lot of things are broken today. A lot of things are going to be broken, but you know what? We'll fix everything. Friendship. So let's go around the cast and crew. Let's remind ourselves of who we are and who we're playing. We've got Metamancer in the MCC tonight. Metamancer, how's it going?
Hi, I'm back. I'm doing good. I'm freezing cold, thus literally 2 hoodies and a blanket on. And yeah, so that's happening. But other than that, I'm doing great. I'm looking forward to seeing what happened because last week's cliffhanger was very intense. So yeah, I'm excited.
It sure was. Great stuff. We have Blue Jay back with us tonight. Blue Jay, how's it going?
I forgot until right this moment the cliffhanger that we had last time, so now I'm more excited than I was. But actually, more important than who I am or who I'm playing is that I need chat to pick what color I'm going to write with in my notebook tonight. So if you could just take a look at all of these colors and tell me which one. I know it's hard. There's so many colors. Just tell me which color to write in. I did pink last night, so like, there you go. Help me. That's the only thing that's important.
I agree.
Thank you, chat.
It's the only thing that's important, so much so that I would like to leave at least 30 seconds awkward pause for no one else to introduce themselves, while we solely consider the fact of color and what colors are the best. So let's just think about that for a moment.
Do we really see in color?
So,
or do we think
I'm
we see in
seeing
color?
teal, purple,
and do we see
dark
the same
blue.
colors that everybody
These are
else
these are the votes. These are the votes right here.
We're asking all the
There's some
questions
red.
everyone else is afraid to
I
ask.
vote for purple.
You vote for purple?
Do I need to type it in chat?
I like the
Yes.
light teal blue, turquoise.
I like
yeah,
that light
one.
teal blue as
That
well.
one.
Yeah, that turquoise.
That's my like obsessive color right now for an RP character I have. So I'm just
Oh, I'm doing a lot of purples.
I see
a lot of purples. Purple spam. All right.
Okay, well, I mean, it is
you're on
Twitch.
Twitch, so
We're
purple.
Go with
Twitch.
purple.
That's true.
I do love the teal as well, but there was someone who did like a whole paragraph of purple, so like I have to respect the hustle, man. Okay.
I respect the grind. Yeah. Okay, now I feel like we can move forward to the stream. Pumpkinberry, how's it going tonight?
Oh, of course.
Oh,
now
no.
I'm muted. Of course. Cool.
Science!
I'm doing great. Science. I am playing Ava Ray, who I'm very, very excited to play. But for those of you who missed last week's episode, I critically failed a really important role. And what ended up happening was awesome. So I will wait to tell you what it was. But I'm pretty excited and also nervous for today's episode, but I think it's going to be great. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's me.
Absolutely. Great stuff. Great stuff. We have Miss Magitech back with us tonight. Miss Magitech, how's it going, son?
It's going good. I too am nervous because I'm just not sure how we're going to deal with this. And I've been thinking about it, and I was like, I don't know. So we'll see how it goes tonight. But I am also excited. I'm playing Sana, our saxophonist, our jazzy saxophonist. But yeah, that's me, ready to play tonight.
Fantastic stuff. And of course, we have Mad Morph tonight. Morphy, how's it going, my friend?
We don't have Mad Morph. He's not actually
We don't
here.
have Mad Morph? Shit. Okay, well, I will perform
Wait,
science.
Is he not actually here? Like,
Wait, is he not actually here?
I thought I saw him in the chat.
I can never tell. Yeah, we can't hear you more.
No, we can't hear you. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
I will attempt to fix via the scientific process of science with Morphy, whatever's going on here in the chat here in a second. But I will be Mad Morph for the next few moments in
Mad
time.
Morph has to use sign language.
I'm going to do my
Hello,
best
hello.
Mad Morph. Oh, there he is!
there we go.
Oh, damn it, I was about to do this and be Mad Morph. Okay. Hey guys,
Wait,
it's
go-
Mad
wait,
Morph.
Go for it. I want to hear it.
No,
Do
no,
my
no.
intro. Do my intro, please, please, please.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Mad Morph here, and
Yeah, really excited for today's game. I'll be playing not Russell Gibbs, but I'm playing Crane. He loves pancakes, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to today's game. Really great session last week, so looking forward to today.
Wow,
Thanks so
that's
much, Mad
actually
Mom.
amazing.
Australian
10 out of 10.
Wow, thank you.
Well, before we get on to today's game, before we actually get into the forecasting crew and what happened last week on the show, I'm ready to guys have a couple of things. First of which is a sponsor today by City of Mist. Go to the website cityofmist.co, check it out. It's an awesome game, and you guys are going to have a lot of fun playing your own tabletop games back at home. Of course, our standard sponsors are fantasygrounds.com, our virtual tabletop of choice. Go check it out. All of the roles, images, dice tokens, etc. are on fantasygrounds.com. The demo version is free. Waylandgames.co.uk is a place to go to get over your tabletop board games, war games at up to 20% off the retail value. And at the end of each episode, we pick a winner for a set of tabletop loot dice there in chat. So stick around to the end. I think I did one at the end of the last game. I don't remember. I was doing so much science. That winner is Devil in Waiting. Congratulations, my friend. But I will hand over to Metamancer to remind us of what happened last week on the show and to take us into tonight's episode of The King's Hustle.
Hi guys. Sorry, I got derailed by chat because of somebody pointing out portraits. I think everybody should just have Nancy's portrait now.
I swear to God, chat, the amount
might
of
be-
science I just did, and you point out that the one thing that I knew you were going to point out. Okay.
I mean, you might as well swap Pumpkinberry and you at this point because that's happened. So,
Swap your camera images. Yeah, swap.
Smart. Yeah. So let us do a quick recap before we jump back into everything. Last episode, we had the team who had arrived at the estate for Ricardo, who had been holding or was going to be holding a silent auction, but there was also a public one and there was a whole thing there. The big thing, key takeaways from last episode was that there were artifacts there which the people who went to the silent auction saw were maybe intriguing to what they were doing. One particular one was a story about a bronze man. They hadn't yet specifically acquired that, but an offer was made, and they have, yet to find out what the results of the silent auction on that part was. In the meantime, Gibbs continued his process in the kind of basement level, ready to power down the security system that was going to the vault. When he did this, Nancy was ready to go to get into the vault, but there were still 2 guards to deal with. With an unfortunate series of events, Nancy ended up actually killing one of these guards, rather than subduing him in another means or fashion by driving a stiletto heel through his eye. Gibbs, of course, came back to seeing Nancy in a state of shock as a result. And when they were getting ready to kind of ramen shaman, I guess, into the vault, something else had happened back up top as they had been directed to leave the estate by Gibbs. Of course, we have Ava, who wanted to help, but in this particular moment, maybe just the stars were not aligned. And when she went to bolster Gibbs, she instead made a critical mistake, and as she was going to empower him, a result of swapping bodies had occurred. And that is exactly where we left things off. So we're going to come back into it, I think, with the realization from Ava that she is not where she was moments ago. You are with Nancy in front of the vault. You have not yet made it inside.
Nancy? Oh my God. Why do I sound like Gibbs? What's happening right now? I sound like Gibbs. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Something's gone terribly wrong! Oh no! Oh no! Nancy, I fucked up! Oh, Nancy! Help me. I pass out.
Okay.
So I was like kind of in shock and like standing there, and Gibbs was gonna ramen shaman us out. And then I like suddenly he starts yelling at me and like yelling my name over and over, and my eyes go really wide, and then he faints. And then I'm just like staring down at the floor where he's like lying next to the corpse. And I think that she's just like looking down and it's just Gibbs over comms probably, because I think we said that her comms were on before when she shoved the stiletto through the guy's eye, and she wouldn't have like thought to turn them off.
Yeah.
So she says over comms like, Gibbs, are you
Wait, did Will actually AFK?
I have no idea.
I think he did.
William.
Well, damn.
Anyway, I don't know.
I think
What the
it's
fuck?
very important. Yeah, it's very important to point out, and reiterate the fact that Nancy is still in shock from moments ago killing somebody. So I think
Very
that the combination.
Yeah, and I think that she probably she's standing barefoot because she threw one of her shoes and then she stabbed a guy with the other shoe. She probably just like does that thing where you just like poke at someone with your feet, and it's like just like poking like very gently. It's like and she's basically acting like a child right now. Like she just doesn't. I don't know. I can't handle it. I'm just like prodding with my stockinged foot. It's like, Gibbs? Oh, you're back.
Yeah, he's back.
I'm sorry.
She had said over comms to she's like Gibbs.
When Gibbs Eva fainted, my comms has been open this whole time, and I said over comms like, Gibbs? And like I'm poking the body with my toes.
Your turn.
Hello? Oh!
Wait.
Oh, shit! Oh my god! Oh! Oh, fuck.
Eva? Gibbs just fainted.
It's Gibbs. What the fuck just happened?
No, you're Eva.
Why do I know? No, I'm
Sana
Gibbs.
and
Ava,
Crane,
are
you're
you all
with.
right? Yeah.
No,
Are you all
I'm
right?
I'm fucking Gibbs.
You're fucking Gibbs?
What? Are you drunk, Ava?
No,
Like,
no, we're
Did
not.
you take any
No, no.
more
Wait,
like
wait, Eva,
of those
definitely
drugs?
We're definitely not. No.
She was grabbing quite a few glasses of champagne. Are you feeling
I
alright?
think that we have to take. I think we have to take Ava home now. Like she's.
No. You guys don't understand. I'm Gibbs.
What?
In here.
No,
This is
Gibbs
not the
is,
time.
and I
This is
like
not
kneel
funny.
down on the ground where he's lying like next to like the body, and I just like and I start like shaking his shoulders. I'm like, wake up. Gibbs is sleeping.
Wait, Nancy, Gibbs is sleeping. What is with these two?
No, I'm right here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm
I'm a fucking ramen shaman. How can this happen to me?
Oh god, I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick all over this brand new shirt. Oh.
Okay, I think we need to abort this mission because.
Hey, get off my shirt.
Oh. Get off your shirt.
Yeah, my
Is
shirt.
that what I sound like?
Yep. Is that
I
what
mean, it's not bad.
What?
I sound good?
What is going on with you two?
I
I-
made a huge mistake.
I
was
blame
trying.
Ava for this.
Yeah, of course you do.
You are Ava.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Ava.
No. Oops. I mean, Ava. Okay.
Ava, shush. We'll take care of this from here. I stand up slowly. Okay. What are we doing?
I can't open the vault.
What do you need me to do? What was I doing? Sorry, I
don't know.
had a moment.
You cleaned my hands.
What happened to you? Why are you covered in blood? Nancy, are you okay?
I didn't know what else to do.
What do you mean?
I was.
Is this? Did? I mean, you, Nancy? Is this you? Did you do this, Nancy? Is this you?
There was no one else here, and
Gibbs
he would have ruined everything.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. You're right. I'm really proud of you. You did what you had to do. You did
But I
what you had
can't
to do.
I can't open the.
I will try to open the door. Oh, Gibbs, how do you open doors? So let's see. How did I used to do that? How? I don't think I can open the door.
Most of the time, I just open one door and then a different door opens.
How about this? Do you think you can open one of the side doors and take us back to the hotel? I don't think we can get into the vault right now.
The side. Which side?
What do you mean, which side? Any of these doors down the hall here.
So,
Or
like
anybody
the
else comes
hallway,
down here.
there weren't any doors on the hallway, so it's like in another room or something.
You walk down to
so,
where
like,
you
walk down the hallway.
Yeah.
Where he entered.
Yeah.
We're hearing this on comms, right?
Yeah. No, I
yeah.
have like I'm
I
just
have
open
open
comms.
comms, too.
I have no
Yeah.
like
What do you mean
presence
you
of
can't
mind.
get into the
close
vault?
them.
We can't get into the vault. It's locked, and if you're expecting me to ramen shaman us in there, I can't do it.
Just get there out of there. Get out of there.
Should we take him? And she like points to the guy on the floor.
Oh, no, sweetie. He should be returned to his family.
Right, his family.
What is the situation with the vault? I don't like the idea of leaving here without what we came for.
Okay, well, the vault is sealed, and we can't open it. And the only way is to ramen shaman, and I can't do it. Having performance
Switch us back.
anxiety.
Switch us
Wait.
back.
Weren't you supposed to kill the power? Gibbs?
I'm supposed to kill the power?
I don't know
Right.
if it's still off. You did.
I did kill the
And then I
power.
came here, and the guard saw me.
Oh,
And-
I have an idea. It's a crazy idea. Maybe this is too crazy of an idea. You might have to tell me if this is too crazy of an idea. Can we just cut his hand off and bring it down here? And use it to open the thing?
Whose hand?
The bio dude, right? That's why we can't open this door? There's biometrics that we need? Can we just cut his hand off?
Of
Yeah,
Ricardo?
Ricardo. Yeah, Ricky.
Who's gonna just go up and cut his hand off?
Well, how badly do you want this quill? Or whatever it is.
I mean,
Wait.
now I'm beginning to think that actually is Ava, because that's a very Ava idea to think of, not Gibbs.
That's a good
I'm
point.
telling you, I'm Gibbs. I'm Gibbs.
Jesse said
Who's
said
Ava?
that there was a panic room down here, and that if something were to happen, Ricardo would come here.
Yeah,
Right?
that's right.
So make something
I'm
happen.
coming back in.
Make something happen. No, Ava, you stay
Ava?
put.
Yeah, I
Ava,
think we should
you have-
regroup.
You have a reputation on the line. Do not walk back in there.
I don't give a shit about my reputation. I'm going back in.
Oh my god! Oh, Ava, sit down. Oh.
You are not me.
Mm.
Look, I don't know what's going on
Mm.
between you two right now, but
Listen, here's
Make
what
the-
happened. Ava touched me, and now I'm her.
Crane,
she's me.
knock Ava out. Knock
Ava's
Ava out, Crane.
I mean, I kind of want
Don't
to.
listen to
but-
me.
Please, I know you've wanted to for the entire time you've known each other. This is your moment. I'm telling you to do it. I will forgive you later. She'll forgive you later.
That's
Whatever.
not me.
Just do it.
Don't listen
It's
to
the
me.
first time she's
Punch
making
her.
sense.
Yes, please. Just like punch her, but not like, don't break the nose or anything if you could. Just, maybe a big whack on the back of the head or something. Take her out.
Wait. Why did we put
Wait,
the
wait,
power
wait.
out? I thought taking the power out was going to open the door.
If you
I thought it
started
was
this,
too.
maybe I can finish it.
No, the power, like out of character, the power was to bypass the biometric scanning, but the vault is still manually like locked. So like it's like all the electronic parts of it are off, the biometrics are off, but the vault still has like a like a key, basically, like a manual lock that needs to be
Wait.
unlocked.
If I'm you and you're me, can we use our own powers, or
I have no idea.
I'm gonna try.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's the only way you're getting out of there.
You're going to try to ramen shaman us out?
Yeah. Well, or maybe me in and then us out. Yeah.
Can I see, I feel like it's been, confusing enough for a second, and, do I recognize the brand of the vault? Is there any kind of markings on it as to, who made it?
It was made proprietary by the security company itself.
By the security company, okay. And we've already, looked up all their information.
Yeah.
What would I need to make an investigate roll to have because we looked up all their information and I went over it to know how it is that the manual lock is it a key code? Well, I mean, it wouldn't be what kind of
Yeah,
lock
it's
is
just
on?
it's a series. The locking mechanism itself isn't necessarily the only issue. It's the weight of the door. Right, because if you're think of the interlocking keys of a door, not a door, a door, with the bolt, and when you put the key in, it changes where the metal pieces are so that it unlocks. It's like that, but way bigger, obviously. But there's no keyhole, so that's where the difficulty is finding that. So. So an investigate could help, but this would be on-site investigation, not advanced, because they built it proprietary. That the information you guys extracted was on their general security system, and who the floor plan of the security who would be on site, not the actual construction of the vault, just the location, right? So.
Okay. So I think that there's this argument happening, and Nancy just kind of turns to look at the door, and it's kind of droning, the buzzing is the noise, the argument is kind of just a buzzing in her ear. And I want to make an investigate roll to see what the actual mechanisms that we have to get past are manually, now that it's right in front of me.
Okay. For this particular, take a -1 for the concealed attribute of it.
Okay. Investigator. And probably maybe get the dirt.
Isn't that more interaction with people?
That's more people, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just investigator, like it's just like she's just going on instinct at this point. Because I don't think that secret paths or like sneaky or smooth talker is really like, I mostly do people, not things.
True.
So
True.
that makes sense. That.
Okay.
So just 2d6 is with nothing.
Yeah.
And I got a 5, which makes sense also because she's just out of it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so we've got a few people up top. Has Crane decided whether or not he's going to knock Ava out?
So he's not going to do that now. I think he agrees with Ava Gibbs Ava that they should head back in.
I think at this point, Sano wants to go back inside. And
I'm going back in.
Yeah.
You guys can come with me, sure.
Yes, I will. I think we should go back in.
Come on then. We've got to get them out of there. And
You're just
Ava
gonna walk
gives-
back in?
Let's go.
Well, let's at least scan the area and give them information, if anything.
Yeah.
If I have to cut a
I'm gonna
hand
get
off,
you
I'm
guys
cutting a
out.
hand off. I'm not leaving without what we came for.
We don't know if we need the hand yet. Let's keep that on the table.
Right,
See
might
if we
be an
can
eye.
find-
Take an eye out.
B? Yeah, I guess.
Let's at least see if we can find Ricardo where he is. Maybe he knows something's up and might be heading down already. Like, let's see if we can find him at the party at least.
Just create a huge distraction or disturbance, you know? All you need is some gunfire outside and he'll run to the panic room where we will intercept him. Okay? I won't even cut his hand off. I'll just intimidate him until he opens the vault. If I can intimidate him looking like a freaking GQ model. Which I probably can't. But I'll try. Nancy
don't.
looks like she can be a bit intimidating.
You don't look like a GQ model.
Excuse you. This was a very
Well-
expensive makeover.
Crane starts
look
marching
great.
back inside.
Yeah,
I look
yeah.
like a
Ava
fucking
Gibbs is
snack.
awful.
Did you mean it when you said you've been fucking Ava?
No. Me? I didn't say that. And no,
I say over the comms, nope.
absolutely not. I will absolutely explain what happened when we're out of this mess.
And Nancy just like, I think she like sits on the ground and like leans her back against the vault and just like kind of loose necked, like in shock, like stares at the corpse that's on the middle of the hallway. That's what she's got.
Are you okay? You look like you're getting real pale here. Are you badass Nancy having some second thoughts about what happened here? Here, you know what? I got this. I walk over and I start to like pick up the body off of the floor, like, you know, fireman style, I guess. Oh, I'm stronger than I anticipated. This is great. This will be easy. Oh, look at that. Woo! Yes. Okay. And then I'll walk him around the corner and then I'll just toss him out of her view. Just like, you probably hear a sickening thud as I set him down. Because I don't think to just set him down gently. And then I turn around the corner again and I, look at that, problem solved. Now you don't have to look at your handiwork.
I lost my shoes.
Oh, I can retrieve one of them. I see one shoe. Okay, yeah, I'll get that for you. No worries. You stay right here. I walk back around the corner and I attempt to retrieve the high heel out of this man's eyeball, which probably pulls the eyeball with it. Oh God. Oh, that's disgusting. I'm gonna bang the heel against the wall. No, get off of the shoe! And then eventually it comes off. I just scrape it off onto the wall. Oh, God. And then I stand up and walk back around. I have a special delivery. Your Jimmy Choo.
And like she
Okay,
grabs it.
Definitely not Gibbs. If Sana's hearing this on Sana's hearing this on the comms,
Oh,
and
it's
she's
still
like,
open comms. It's still open comms. I
That is-
haven't closed them.
You're right. That is not Gibbs. 100%.
Thank you.
I don't know what happened, but I can tell something is not right. Whatever happened.
Yes, I'm her and she's me. We're going back in there and we're switching back again.
Yeah, that's
I
a good
totally.
idea.
That would be great, but here's the thing: if you go back in there and somebody recognizes you and you fuck up, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm not kidding,
What?
Gibbs.
That doesn't make any. I'm you. Okay.
No, I mean I'm gonna fucking fuck you up when we switch back.
We should stop saying the word "fuck" around
Sorry.
Nancy. She's very easily confused right now.
What's they're not okay? Sure. Nance, how you holding
How-
up?
How about I
You
try
understand
and?
what I'm gonna fuck you up means?
Yeah.
Yep, she's got it. She's clear, Gibbs. I don't know. Just get down
I'm
here.
gonna. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna head back in. I don't care if anyone sees me.
Yeah.
What? Ah! I'm gonna murder you.
So inside, I want to just take a scan around the party to see if I see Ricardo, if he's around anywhere. Do I recognize he's around?
You don't see him around, but they were just starting to wrap up the public auction, so it's very possible he might be like at the back area where the artifacts are, or dealing with client payments or whatever else it is. So, also, was it Morph or Will who had the Jesse phone?
I think it was Will.
I
Yeah.
thought it was too, but I couldn't remember.
I think
I remember
Will
it being
had the-
palmed back to me by Nancy, and then did Gibbs get it after that?
Oh no, then you have it still.
I think you have it then. Yeah.
Oh, you
Okay.
have
She
it because
palmed
you
it
guys
away.
were looking up stuff about that statue.
Right. Yes.
Which has gone missing, by the way. As a
That
reminder.
too. Yes.
I forgot to add that to my recap, and then I realized I didn't say it out loud. I was plotting in my mind.
That's the reason we wanted to leave so quickly.
Right.
because-
That's why we all went
Yes.
outside. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why we
Okay.
wanted to leave.
Whoops. Oh yeah, there's a looming threat of said bronze man walking around somewhere.
Unit.
It was a missing unit. Yes. Okay.
So
What do you guys want to do? You guys are all walking back in, but you're looking for Ricardo up top whilst they're staying down at the vault.
Um,
I am going to use Gibbs has comm, right? Like you have a security comm.
Yep.
Okay, cool. How do I Nancy, how do I turn this on? This security comm thing? Do I just like touch
It's
my
on it.
ear?
It's on your belt.
Oh, okay. Oh, this thing? Which knob do I hit?
One that says on.
No, it's already on. I think I need to choose a frequency.
You just did it.
What? No, I mean to talk to the
And
security
Nancy
team.
presses the button that she saw, that she saw Gibbs pressing. Like he would just
Oh.
palm
Hello?
on his belt. She just does that.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Officers, down. We have an emergency. Please escort Ricardo to the panic room. Stay off comms. They can hear us. Yeah, man. So I turn it off or unpress the button that allows me to talk. Yeah, I think that should solve it. Why do I have to do everything myself?
Are you
He
gonna
should be here
arrest
any
him?
minute now. Oh, yeah. Oh, do I have handcuffs? Can I arrest you? Oh, this will be fun.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, young lady, but I'm gonna need to place you under arrest. Can you just turn around for me so that I can put these on? We don't have to tighten them all the way, but we just need them to think that I've arrested you. So that when they get here,
she just like stands up and like turns around with one shoe with a little bit of gore on the heel on her feet.
perfect. Okay, so I go ahead and handcuff Nancy, but I leave it undone pretty much, so it's like still there, but she can pop it open if she needs to. It's not actually like cuffed. It's just for looks. And then just
So if you guys have like 5 security guards come down there, how are you expecting to deal with that?
well, hopefully you guys will also be down here by that point, and then we could handle it. I don't know. I was just trying to get Ricardo down here to the panic room. We'll intercept Ricardo.
Can one of you, I'm not sure which one, do you know how to get down to the vault from here? I didn't look at the blueprints, so I don't really know. How do we get down there? What's the best way?
I did actually look at the blueprints.
I've seen them.
Follow me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Eva Gibbs is just rushing the getting down there, I think, at this point.
Yeah, following.
Okay, sounds good. You have no idea what's happening with the security officers at this point in time, as they were told not to use these comms. Whether or not they believed you specifically versus what they're doing for procedure is another question. But as of right now, your assumption is that they're going to go get Ricardo to bring him.
Made a convince roll for that to see like whether they believe Eva Gibbs or not.
She could have, but it would have only been over voice. She'd be at a significant disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you want to make a convince, you can. It's up to you.
Nah,
Okay.
that's okay. Let's just doing it
yeah.
for roleplay.
Sounds good. So we're gonna say that you guys can make it down to the vault before Ricardo or anybody else shows up. I think that Gibbs, because you've seen all of the security officers, you recognize them more easily. You notice a few people being kind of ushered in a different direction. And then you also notice the security officers kind of moving different places. They're hustling a little bit. They're not like going about their business of like just standing around and slowly making their patrol. It's very much more of a hustled feel.
Okay. I'm going to purposefully, but without sort of running anywhere, try and cut through to where I know the two of them to be.
Okay. You're cutting through to the security officers or the Ava and Nancy?
Ava and Nancy is the plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. It won't take you guys too long because you know where you're going. So you guys can arrive.
Gibbs is wearing high heels. Ava Gibbs is wearing high heels. And I just for like a minute just want to imagine the like awkward walking in a tight dress and
Well, that's the question. Is there muscle memory for like me being in her body? Or is it just we are separate minds and we are now like the minds of transport?
It's definitely just
Heels
like,
are not muscle memory.
No.
Yeah.
So he is just he's trying to run, but it pretty takes him off. Yeah, he'll take him off after a minute.
Do you need a hand there? Or...
What was the dress that Ava was wearing?
It was actually like kind of like really long and slinky, so have fun with that, Gibbs.
Yeah, he'll like rip it in his frustration to like be free his movement capabilities. So it's like tearing on the mic. throwing of high heels somewhere into a bin. Then he does the power walk. The dad power walk is the dad power walk as Eva.
Oh, there's definitely something up with the two of these.
You
There's
look a right
definitely
state.
Please let no one see me.
He does the
Please
Liam
let
Neeson
no one-
power walk in.
Please let no one
Nancy
see
is,
me.
like, leaning against the wall in the hallway, and she turns to Gibbs Ava, and she's like, will you make sure that Charlie's okay for me?
Honey, I'm not actually arresting you. You're not actually under arrest right now. You know that, right?
I killed someone. Shouldn't there be like consequences or something? He had
I
a
turned
family.
my comm off. I turned my comm off, and I'm going to reach over and I'm going to turn Nancy's comm off as well. Listen, Nancy, this is very important that you hear me right now. Sometimes you have to do things that are necessary to protect yourself. This guy attacked you, right?
Yeah, he was doing his job.
And so were you. There's no difference there. You did what you had to do. It's not like you wanted to kill him. But in that moment, it was either you or him, and you did the right thing. And the only person that's going to be looking after Charlie is you. Okay, so chin up, take a deep breath, get it together. We got to finish this. We got to do our job. Otherwise, this dude will have died in vain for no reason at all. So let's get the thing we got here to get.
And Nancy's like nodding at you, and like after you finish your sentence, she does like take a deep breath and is like,
Yeah, that's good. That's real good. That's real good, Nancy. Real good. You got this. Okay, I'll turn our comms back on.
Everything okay?
"Mhm."
All right, we'll be there in a few minutes.
My way.
Did I hear you say you killed someone?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, well done.
Yep.
Right, be there in a minute.
Oh dear, this has already just been a disaster.
All right.
This whole mission.
You've all arrived, unless there's anything else you wanted to do between the walk and arriving.
I try and get in touch with my ramen shaman self.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
I think about ramen. And then I think I'm way too distracted to actually do it until I'm going to try and do it. So I think the only time where I may actually have the chance to do it is when I'm going to try and get them either into the vault or out of here. So I guess when you walk in the room, Gibbs' instinct is to go to Nancy, and then he looks at himself and is really fucking confused because this confirms the strangeness that we have indeed switched. Oh, God! Oh, shit! Wow, I really do look good. I'm sorry, I didn't realize the makeover really did that
took
much.
My shoes off. You gotta listen. Okay, your
This is
posture
all
is
impractical.
all off. No, your posture. You gotta imagine a string pulling you up. Lift those shoulders back, man. You can't
Speak for
stand
yourself.
Like that.
I mean, honestly.
That's not intimidating. You look.
We have a job
This is a
to
tragedy.
do.
Yeah, we gotta get out
Yeah,
of
you're
here.
right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right. We could have more security guards showing up in moments for all we know.
Okay, we've got two choices here. I either try and get you guys inside the vault and then we get out, or we just get the fuck out of here right now.
Let's try to get.
Nancy is like, she's still got her like hands handcuffed behind her back or whatever. And she like backs up to the vault and she like puts her hands on the vault door. And last time I tried to investigate, like using my like investigator like eyeballs, but can I try and use my like powers to basically like she wants to like see a path through the security system and like into the vault. Is that feasible?
I mean, you tell me.
I think it's like a very visual, like if it's just the mechanical like key thing, I think that would be possible. It's not like she's looking for like a key code or a number, because that would be more like research or something like that. But if it's just the actual like physical, like through the keyhole and into the thing, then she could probably see that. Not that it would be like, I think it's more like trying to get a sense or an image of like where the inside, like how to get inside to help out Gibbs's like ramen shaman thing.
Okay, so less about bypassing the lock, or less about unlocking it, but more about. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How would you want to do that? What move do you want to use?
It's not. Maybe like, okay, so because I'm trying to like set up, I guess it's changed the game to give Gibbs a story tag or a power, something like that.
Yes,
right.
It would be.
Yeah. So I'll use secret paths. She's using probably still investigator, because like that is at the very bottom like what this is. So secret paths and investigator. Is it still the -1 for like, yeah. Okay, so we'll hope we get a better roll next time.
They can't all be bad, because you got a lot of bad ones last week. So
a lot of really good ones. Oh my god.
See?
That's all right. That's how it's done.
All right.
So
you
I
can
can give
Yeah, you can give, because you use the power of 1, so you can give 1 to Gibbs. Feel free to name it whatever you want.
Seize the way.
Okay. So you'll have a +2.
Yeah. Seize, not
Yeah.
seize, like
We. Yeah. So you get a +1 right now to anything relevant to seeing into the vault.
And I think what happens fictionally is that Nancy like puts her hands on the door and she like closes her eyes, and like this is right after she said like we have a job to do, and probably the arguing kind of slowed down a bit or stopped, and then she basically says like what sounds like the controller code, like up down right left right, or what, for like a video game, right?
Yes.
And she like says that, and then like she you said that she could undo the handcuffs, so like once she gets the sense, like she undoes the handcuffs and pulls her hands out to first Gibbs, and then like realizes that's wrong and holds her hand out to Eva Gibbs and says it again, and like touches your hand, and like there's the like passing along of like energy, and you can understand what she means when she says like the right, up, down, left, right, whatever, X, square.
So
you
just
have
to
a +1.
clarify, was that to? Okay, that's not to me. That's to okay.
No, at first I
Right.
reached my hand out to like you, and then I reached my hand out to actual Gibbs, realizing that you guys were not the same people.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give this a go. Well, let's just try. And Gibbs has been here once before, because he tried to do this at the very end of the last episode. Was this exact move that he was about to do as he switched bodies? So he's back in the same moment, but just in a totally different body. And he's gonna try and get us inside the vault. And in the case that, and this is somewhat stretching probably what he could do, but he is planning for the worst case. And if there is something inside which is about to kill us, or we step inside and you get laser beamed to death or whatever, he's going to try and be prepared to push Nancy out of the room via Ramen Shamanry and keep himself and probably everyone else in because I'm assuming he has a power to maybe push one person out.
Well, we'll see how it goes. I believe in you.
We'll see how it
believe
goes.
in Russell. I have a thing that says
That's true,
believe-
everyone believes.
We all
Okay,
believe in you.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
So Meta, is this a change of game? Is this a stop holding back? What are we doing here?
I mean, it's honestly, it's up to you ultimately what the magnitude of this is for you. If there's two ways about it. One, you're doing this not in your own body, so that could potentially lean more to stop holding back. Or alternatively, you could give yourself a negative story tag to because you're not in your body. So it's like it depends on, narratively speaking, what you want to happen, and also like from a mechanics perspective, it can really go either way. So whichever one you feel more in tune with for this particular scenario.
I was thinking about it a lot since last week to now, and I was thinking that this is probably quite a big moment for Gibbs because he probably for the first time in his life is actually putting someone first. He had a kids, wife, etc., but he never really put them first. It was quite selfish that he was never really around, and I think the root of that is his like lack of responsibility or just straight up selfishness. So he's gonna try and do this, and I think for the first time that's the first time for him rather. So I think it is probably a stop holding back. I think it just makes more sense for him as a character.
Okay.
So let's do it. All right, so I've got +1 to inside the room.
Oh boy.
Let me find my sheet here. It is. Could I say that this is my destiny? Because I have a destiny story tag.
Well, here's where the issue lies. A stop holding back move is a flat roll.
Oh,
with
you're
your
right. Yeah, I
logos
didn't get
on it.
anything. Yeah.
So you don't get to use. So that's the other thing. I'm sorry, I should have reiterated that, but that's the other thing. Is a stop holding back is a core, an epic cinematic move, so it doesn't use the same modifiers. So it's up to you. Again, if you wanna go with a different path, that's fine too.
So you wouldn't be able to use the power tag, the story tag that I just gave him,
Correct.
if it was stop holding back.
Correct.
Yeah, if it's not a stop holding back, I get a ton of stuff, but I feel like I should honor the fact that I said it was a stop holding back.
Up to you.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I probably should have said that before we started getting into this, and we wouldn't have.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
This is your story, guys. So do this how you want. I'm just here to help move it along.
Yeah. So my logos is. I don't include my mythos in this. Is that correct?
Yeah, so it's going to be a roll plus the number of logos cards you have left.
Which is, let's see. I still have the 2. Oh wait, no, I only have the 1 logos left, which is my ex-detective. Okay. Well, this is seeming more and more like a terrible idea, but last time I rolled a stop holding back, great things happened, I think.
That's
We didn't
true.
all die.
Do you want me
Remember the
to
last time a stop holding back was rolled? I'm not metaing.
Would you
I'm
guys
just
like me
reminding
to
everyone.
review the consequences of a failure
Yeah,
here?
let's run through it.
No,
Let's
I
run
think
through it.
Okay, we're gonna run
Because
through it again.
I have
just
forgotten exactly what
for
happened.
the audience, so that they know.
Yeah, for the audience at the very least, I know what stakes.
So the question, so there's different levels of a stop holding back. There's a significant, which is the lowest tier. It is a significant change, but it's not something that would necessarily force an evolution of a character. It might just be like, oh, I didn't realize I could use my powers this way, kind of along those lines. A no return is definitely much more significant along the lines of I just tapped into an extra energy that I didn't have, or I'm trying this at a magnitude far beyond anything I've ever done before, would be like a no return. An ultimate is completely letting and unleashing your mythos and letting it move, and this is along the lines of, like, if I had to compare it to like a Marvel hero, this is like the Hulk hulking out and not being able to pull it back as easily. That is an ultimate. It is unleashing the full power of that mythos. So that's kind of where you're at as far as that goes. So do you know which one you think it would be sitting into?
I think the first. It's not
Significant. I agree.
Yeah.
It's because you have done something similar already. This is just
Right.
at the consequence of where you are both mentally and physically.
Yeah.
So with that said, if you hit a 7 to 9 on your roll, you just mark a fade or crack and then burn the power tags for the one theme that's opposing to the mythos in this case. However, if you have a 10 or more, you only mark a fade or crack on the one theme. So it's not as invasive, which means that you'd still be able to use the abilities from that theme that would normally have burned. If you get a 6 or less, you pay the price for the 7 to 9, so the fade, crack, and also burned, but you would also lose control of your powers. And then I technically decide the consequences, or we work together on what those consequences are. So in the case of Ava's failure on a Stop Holding Back, she lost control of her powers and wasn't able to direct where she ended up. So that's what we're at. So if everybody just wants to pray in chat, yes, we'll pray.
Give me your
Now that we've
energy.
Feel
reviewed
your energy.
the stakes.
Okay.
No
Do
more
you have
for
a
a
pray
moment.
emote? Because you should have one.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay. For a moment, gives his voices his own.
I'm nervous. My
Uh,
hands are starting to sweat. This is not good.
Says +1 to whatever let's roll is. Gotta ramen my shaman out of there. Come on. Oh, that's 9.
That's not bad. You didn't
Not
fail.
bad.
Not bad.
That could
That's
be
not
worse.
bad.
That could be worse.
Okay.
Whew.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah, you're gonna do it how you want. So narrate for us the things that happen and all that.
Okay, man, my heart is fucking. All right, I grab everyone's hands as I do, and I close my eyes and I concentrate on what's inside the room, and all of my concentration just goes away, and then it turns into just like faith. It's no longer about any kind of like assistance or help or reason. It all just is faith, and he believes that he can do it for a moment, and he stops holding back. He allows himself to believe something for once in his life, and they disappear for a moment, and the next second when you open your eyes, we are inside the vault.
All of us.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, he didn't fail the roll, so everybody made it
Nice.
through, except for the dead body. That's not coming through.
I mean, that was
Anybody
down
who
the
was
work.
physically touching, I would say. Which would have been all of you. So if you're connected in some way. Okay. So, you get into the vault. Crane, since you have Jesse's phone, the phone goes off. I think you guys had it on vibrate setting, I'm guessing, so that it wasn't like actually audible. So you feel the phone go off in your pocket. And the message simply states incoming. And she doesn't say what it is, but you see when you like look at the phone. I'm guessing you look at the phone. Sorry, I
Yes.
made an assumption. Did you look at the phone?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
I just ignore it.
So you see that message. And after you've like read it for about 5 seconds, it stays on screen, and then the entire screen goes completely blank. If you were to check the time, I'm just doing this for a narrative perspective, but if you were to check the timing of the message, it happened about a minute before you guys made it into the vault. For whatever reason, the phone didn't go off right off the bat. And the phone is either out of power, no battery, whatever it was, it's just not powering on anymore. But you're inside the vault. Would you like me to describe the vault?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
What do we-
Anything.
What do we see?
All right.
I'm
After
dead.
you kind of reorient yourself for a second, this vault has got an enormous amount of paintings, statues, artifacts that are set up. There's crates as well that are still closed, like the shipping crates that you would see at a museum that are very tall, very, very well constructed. And you can see some of them have been slightly opened, and there's, the packing material that's inside is kind of overflowing a little bit. It is spotless clean in here. There's actually a section of the vault that is a clean room. It's all glass encased, and there's materials there that are used for restoration of antiquities. So you can see kind of that all the work is done. Everything that is important is done inside of this vault. And as you kind of look further through, you see another door with a keypad. You would probably guess, based on the blueprints that you guys have seen, is that's where the panic room is, because on the original blueprints, it only had shown the vault location and it didn't show any other offshoot construction. So from a logical perspective, that door being there is either storage or more likely the panic room itself, which is what had been mentioned. So from that perspective, that's what you guys generally see. There is no like Indiana Jones, this is the artifact you were looking for kind of thing. Just as so you know, as hilarious as that might be, Ricardo isn't that lame. But yeah, there's a variety of different things these are not locked, by the way, because it's inside of a very seriously secure vault. So it's not like triple locked or anything that you don't have to worry about lock mechanisms. However, you are not sure. And I will let you guys, if you want to roll investigate to find it, but you don't know if there was electrical lasers or anything along those lines that would have alerted on a trigger. You don't know because you just don't have that information at the moment. So that's kind of the things that you see inside. It's kind of dimly lit. You make the assumption that the larger lights would have come on if you had actually opened the vault the proper way. So these are just minimal lights, also to help preserve artifacts. You don't want direct lights on them. So there's just a variety of very low-key lighting.
Oh, so there's
that's
probably no laser trap or anything like that, right? Because of the light on the artifacts?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm looking. Do I see any like crazy laser lights?
There's no visible electrical
dear.
type thing.
Right.
Find
okay.
it and get the hell out of
I
here.
have to say those things in vague sense. Come on, guys.
Yes, of course, of course. Do I see anything that looks like the quilt?
With
pen?
knowing the list of objects that like we went over the inventory and we had like pointed out several things that could possibly be what we were looking for. Can we use that to like make an investigate roll in here?
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
Can
Look
one
around.
of us like help another person make an investigate roll? Like I help.
Yeah, whoever wants. I mean, like, if you guys want to make your rolls and then we can pool the successes,
Yeah,
and
that
you
would be
guys can
good.
ask
We're all
questions.
probably be, like, looking.
So I'm gonna,
right?
yeah, we're
Yeah.
all gonna be.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be looking around.
I'm getting ready to get
while
the
you
hell
guys
out of
are
here. We
figuring
need
that out, Crane, do you tell anybody about the message or have any response?
Right before they start looking, as they're kind of scanning around, he just puts the phone into his pocket and says, right, well, before we search this place, got a little message, just said incoming. And then the phone has turned off or something.
I go for my gun, but it's not there.
Do you need this?
Yeah, I tell the gun.
I don't. Ew, disgusting.
Crane, can you ask her what she means? What does that mean?
The phone has gone dead.
Well,
I mean,
shit.
Gibbs told them there was an officer down.
We should probably move very quickly then. Maybe she
Very
knows.
quickly. I agree.
I did
Look for the
come
thing,
back to
find
me.
it,
I'll
let's
try and get us out of
here.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think everyone except for Crane and Ava have rolled investigate.
Good rolls.
Yep.
I'm just gonna roll 2. Crane's just glancing around. Not much of an investigator, but
Okay.
Still a good roll.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my confident power tag, but I'm gonna not use anything that's specific to. I feel like Ava's. Anyway, it's fine. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, that's
So
good.
you guys have 12 questions,
Wow.
and all of you guys have rolled over a 10, so that's why I'm pulling all
Okay.
together.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
except for Gibbs.
I
But it's
personally would like to mentally see if I can find the things that correspond with that inventory list. So I guess my question is what things are in the vault that we were already on the lookout for?
You'd be able to find. It would just take time because there's so much stuff here, and the inventory didn't list exactly where they were. It was a quick inventory. You could probably use one of your clues to find an actual proper inventory, like the on-site one, that like the cataloging of it, because that would make sense that it would be cataloged, especially if they're doing restorations on things. It would have to be going through a process. So you could, if you wanted to spend one of your clues to find that manifest, we could do that.
Does everyone
Okay.
else agree with that?
Yeah,
So we
definitely.
had 12.
You guys have a lot of clues to use.
Okay, so that was we have physical inventory.
Yep.
I'll keep
So
track.
that would give you the opportunities to physically find what you're looking for with relative ease. You just need to get a moment to bear, okay, how are they cataloging it? Okay, now we know how to use the index. essentially.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, so we find physical inventory of the vaults, and I'm just assuming that it's like a clipboard or an iPad or something. And I'm scrolling through.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And it's okay. All right. Well, that's a weird way to catalog things, but it's on 3 axes. There's row, column, and vertical axis. So, right, this is God, I didn't take math. Jesus. There's three different numbers, right? So one of them is
Yes.
corresponding to where it is in the room horizontally. One of them is corresponding to where it is in the room in terms of depth. And one of them is corresponding to where it is in the room in terms of verticality, along the ceiling, the wall up to the ceiling. So if
Okay.
you wanted to find this thing, then it would be row 3 on the 4th shelf down.
Okay.
Up.
I'm gonna start moving
shelf. Okay,
to where
right
she's
there.
telling
Cool.
us to. Yeah.
Just making sure
Okay.
that's basically
Do I
what
see
it
it?
is. Well, we don't even know what it is. It says it's some kind of writing implement, an old one. I don't know.
What does it
It was
look
just
like?
one of the things we thought could be the quill or whatever. Is it magic?
I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Is it labeled magic item?
No. So basically we find the first thing that we tagged as could be quilting. What is it?
Yeah, it looks like a more. Once you actually take a look at it, it looks more modern than you had originally thought it was. You know the God, what are they called now? I've just completely lost the word. They look like the screw top pens. When you open it, it's got that metal. God, what is it called? I cannot remember. It's for calligraphy. I cannot remember the word for this particular pen. Is it a
This?
fountain pen? Yes, that.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I don't
Gotcha.
I
Why
have,
did I think it was called something else? Anyway, a fountain pen. Yes, you have found a fountain pen.
Just right. Gibbs
Okay, it's
has.
a fountain pen. It's a
Okay.
pen. Should I
Yeah,
just grab
that
it?
could be it. That could be it.
Does
Just
it look
yeah,
like
grab
it's
it just
got-
in case.
Well,
Write
hold on
down-
now. Calm down. I
write
don't want to
down
pull Gibbs'
Gibbs-
hands off.
Right
Does
now,
it have
Gibbs has
any-
cat ears, and if it works, then we know it's the thing.
Does it look like it has any traps on it or anything or any type of
I don't think we should
security
use it.
Would you
program?
like to use a clue to figure that out?
Yes, please.
So that's
It
2.
has absolutely no traps. You can't even understand
Okay.
why it's in here, but who knows?
Okay.
Someone got the pen.
I will absolutely pick that up and I will write on my hand with it. And I'm going to write Ava and Gibbs switch back.
Nothing happens.
Okay, that's probably not it.
This is probably not it. Nothing happened when I wrote down the instructions of the universe.
Okay, so we
I can't stand this.
Okay, next object. Sana, it's in your row.
Okay.
Go down 4 shelves, and it's on the second one to the bottom.
Okay.
What is it?
What do I see
This
there?
is a lead pencil, but it's like really old. It's like kind of gross looking on the outside. Maybe it was recovered somewhere and it hasn't been fully like cleaned up or whatever, but it's a very crude lead pencil. Not
There's
the one
no
with the
way
yellow
this is-
around it, guys, but like an actual piece of lead.
There's no way this is a magical quill. This is like an old lead, literally
Have
lead
you seen
pencil.
Indiana Jones 3? It's the one you least suspect. Come on.
Ava,
Okay.
you've seen Indiana Jones 3? You watch Indiana Jones movies?
All the time.
I love those movies.
I
Right?
will take the pencil and
I'm not gonna check.
I will try. Yes, actually, we have a lot of clues, so I will check to see if there's any weird traps or lasers above it or anything like that.
You're all free and clear with the lead pencil.
Okay, we have 12 clues.
No, I know.
Now we're down
You
to
guys
like
have
10
lots of
clues.
You guys have no
Um,
idea what's in this fall. I don't blame you, because I'm the same when I'm playing. I'm paranoid about everything.
Yeah, you never know. I'm just gonna take it. I'll hold on to it.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep, that's it for this row.
Oh no, I mean, is that what
Oh.
we're looking for?
Should I mean, I guess I can I'll test it, sure.
Right, Ava and Gibbs switch back, please.
Okay, all right, I write down,
Where?
Ava?
Lead doesn't write on
Ava?
skin. Does lead write on skin?
I mean, it can, yeah. Here, I offer
Okay.
my arm. Here. Or Gibbs's arm, really.
that might be painful, like it's not
I
exactly.
don't care.
Do it.
Okay, all right, Ava and Gibbs switch back. I try to write gently, but
Please.
All right.
Now,
Not
now Ava's Gibbs body has lead on it.
good. You should watch that. Crane.
Yeah, it's
That's
probably
what it
real
is.
lead.
You've got one in your row. It's just actually it's right where you are already. It's on the it's like the second from the top.
Crane scans around and looks for what he's being directed towards.
There's a box, relatively small. Maybe could contain a pen. You know, you've seen gifted pens or whatever in the jewelry stores that have been engraved and all that. That's kind of the box that you see.
Crane opens the box without hesitation.
All right, very nice. You open the box, and inside is a over-the-top, how can anybody write with this pen that's made from, like, Swarovski crystal or something?
Actual diamonds.
Probably.
It's a very fancy looking thing.
Does it change the universe?
I'm scared to pick it up. I might break it. It looks fragile.
Well, we have to know if we're getting. We don't have time for this, Crane. We have
Crane
to do
picks
this
it up.
job.
Very as daintily as he can, and he just like tries to scroll on the shelf, almost that it's on, and see if it writes on there, and writes. Crane has a pancake in his pocket.
On the shelf? Like they're gonna come back in here and be like, what the fuck?
They're gonna be so confused.
Well, does Crane have a pancake in his pocket?
Does he have a pancake?
Man, that mold is
No.
gonna ruin all of these artifacts.
No.
Just throwing that out there.
No,
Oh,
he
God.
doesn't have a pancake in his pocket, sadly.
Well, is that what we're looking for?
I don't think this is it.
How do we know whether or not the writing shit even makes it happen? We may have found it the first time around.
Okay. How many more items?
They're little pens.
How many more pens are there?
I mean, it could be a
Wait, grab them
typewriter.
all.
I don't fucking know.
Take all the pens.
Yeah,
all the physically held like pen type items we've already looked at.
Okay.
The only other one would have been that paintbrush that was for
Okay.
silent auction.
And I think I already did a roll last time and was like, that's not
Correct.
it or something.
Yep.
I suspected it wasn't it.
I do have a question in that whilst Crane is going down these sort of shelves and stuff, he's also looking for anything that looks like it could be a powerful weapon or anything that's very clearly says this is like a powerful weapon, like it's, I don't know, a staff
I
or
guess
a,
that's another
sword
question.
or
I guess.
How do you
something.
feel about swords, Crane?
yeah, like a sword, yeah.
I'm
yeah,
marking
there's
down the-
definitely a few swords.
If he
And they're
sees,
really
like,
heavy because back in the day, those swords were super heavy.
Can you see like a katana?
Sure, I'll give you a katana if you want to
Okay,
spend a clue.
yeah.
I already marked one for finding a weapon.
Yeah. All right.
Does
You have a katana.
Does Sana see any instruments? Like any like really rare old like musical instruments, artifacts, or anything?
Oh, he's definitely got different, like, especially ancient musical instruments. They don't work anymore, but like he's got a whole array of collection. So, yeah.
Okay. So is that like another question? Do you want to take one? I'm guessing if you want to have
Yes.
it.
Is there any, like, yes. How is there any that are what's like the smallest one that's not like, is there like a small like piccolo or a flute or something?
Yeah, sure. Pick one.
Okay, I'll mark off a clue for finding a flute. So that's
I
five.
found an ancient artifact, woodwind instrument, and I'm taking
Plus
it.
one flute.
Yep.
Yes.
You guys have no idea how much money you're standing in right now.
If we get caught, we're so much trouble.
Do we have all the pens? Can we
Yeah,
go
but
now?
Do we though? Because isn't most of his collection counterfeit?
Like,
Do we
If
have
I
it yet?
were
Can we just go?
to look at this sheet that is cataloging the collection that is present in this vault, what is the most valuable thing on this? That's my question.
Okay. The most valuable. Do you mean by monetary or
I do not give a shit about
Historic.
historical value at all.
Okay.
This is money.
okay? You have what is claimed to be the directions to the Library of Alexandria. It is the most highest appraised item. The old
is-
school. Yeah.
Like, is it on a scroll or in a
It
book?
just claims that it's like on parchment, and it's been translated and all that from Latin, and it talks about how to get to the Library of Alexandria, which was destroyed.
My phone also dead.
Did anybody check your phones?
I pull out my phone.
Everybody's
I have
phone
a
is
fucking
dead.
flip phone in these pants. No way.
It's dead. It's not like I can't even take a picture.
No, it's like physically dead. Like it won't power on. It's the same as Jesse's phone.
And I look at this like piece of like I went down the list and I was like, wow, we were like, okay, what do we do next? None of these pens are the pen or whatever. I look down the list and I'm like, I go over to like take a look at it. And it's like this old looking piece of paper that's got like, I don't know, cuneiform and Latin on it. And I was just gonna like take a picture, but I take my phone out and it won't even turn on. And I'm like, ah, fuck this guy. And I pick up the paper with my bare hands. Sacrilege, I know. And I roll it up and I do the Ava thing and stuff it in the bodice of my dress.
Nice.
So that was my question. We have
Okay.
six more.
6 more.
I would think that we should save one for how do we get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
But if you guys have any what's in here, we should.
Do another thing. Do I see any like panels, security panels, maybe on the wall? Anything?
Not in the main vault area, but you guys haven't looked inside of the panic room or attempted to get inside of the panic room for that matter.
Mm-hmm. So that was a question.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go for a good
That's-
panic. We could open the panic room.
Go in there. Yeah. Let's check it out.
So is Ava Gibbs going to look at the panic room door?
Yes.
With
And
Sana,
me.
are you both
Yeah.
going?
I'll
Yeah.
go as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Um,
Can we
Hey.
use one of our clues?
how much you guys want to? How who wants to guess how you get in?
Oh God.
This is an easy answer.
You open the door.
You press a button.
Okay, maybe it's
on the
not
side
that
of the
easy.
wall.
Biometrics
You need
again.
Ricardo to open the panic room.
Oh, of course you do. Okay, cool. We need. Looks like we need his arm after all.
Or is it an eyeball? Or what does it visually
Oh,
look
you-
like? Is it a door?
It looks
Is-
like a palm scanner, a hand scanner.
Can I ask the how do we get the fuck out of here question?
The way you got in is the answer.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So that's 8. Anyone, do you have any questions? Yes, Ava?
Guess we get out of here.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
Gibbs knows how to get us out of here. Or at least he can try. Question is whether or
You
not
wouldn't
we
need to
have
do a
what we've...
stop holding back again. You wouldn't need to do
Yeah.
a stop holding back.
I guess the question is whether or not we have what we came here to find.
We don't. It's not here.
Yeah.
We definitely don't.
I mean, she didn't know for certain that he had it, right? She suspected that he might.
Yeah.
Yeah. We found what was on the list, so best we could do.
So it was pointless. And Nancy kind of like deflates a little bit and like gives Ava, if you can see her, like you know why, right? Like
The only... I mean,
Remember-
I could try and get us in the panic room.
there it was.
Yes, do that.
I could try and get us
Yeah.
in, but I mean...
I mean, if you
Why?
had something that powerful, you would want it where you go when you panic.
What?
Okay.
Assuming he even knows what it does, but that is a good
I
point.
have the inventory of everything in this stupid vault in this stupid
Maybe it's
house,
unlisted.
and we already.
Unlisted. Gotta
Could
be.
be.
I mean, we're already here. We might as well just take a peek. into
Maybe
the
he's
panic.
already in there.
Last
Is there
look in the
He knocks
panic
on the
room.
door.
Or like a coat of arms or like a samurai armor on a stand thing. I want to kick it over. Can I just kick it over?
Sure.
Thank you.
That's probably
What
a $5
exactly
million
does-
thing
What
you're
does
kicking
Nancy
over.
do? Like walk over and kick it, or
I mean,
Was it-
like it's just like she probably is like she put the inventory back where she got it, and she did the the sad look with the like. So I guess this is just a waste of time after all. I just killed a guy for nothing, right? And then probably like just sees the nearest like unstable like a glass shelf or like stand with armor on it, and just like sweeps the leg because she's just like it's a temper tantrum. She's just having a temper tantrum. It's fine.
yeah. So that happens, guys. Very loud noise. Obviously, it's a vault, so nobody can probably hear it anyway. So probably startles Ava.
Okay, so I guess I can
You have
train
got
the
to eat
knocks on the
better.
door, right?
Yeah.
No
No.
response.
I feel like I'm actually gonna have a heart attack right now. What do you eat,
Okay.
Gibbs?
Everybody stand close, and I'll try and get us in there.
Do
Do
I need to hold hands?
You're muted. You muted, Tracy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, wait. No, you're
Okay.
fine. What
I think-
happened?
It's really laggy for me. I'm not sure if it's my end or.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh no, this is super laggy. Like, you guys are responding to me like several seconds later.
Ooh. Okay.
You can try refreshing or
Yeah, I might
reset
actually-
if it's.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, snap. Okay, I'll refresh.
Yeah, failing that, I'll try and ramen shaman them in.
Okay. Let's do a roll. I think just a straight take a risk is fine.
Okay.
I don't think you need to do anything magical there. You can still get the bonuses of anything relevant. I've
Okay.
already lost track of
Um,
what part of my piece of paper has the, the notes that
Yeah, it's all good.
is relevant to.
Okay, so I've got a blueprint, so maybe a piece of the puzzle. Need my sense danger, in case there's anything bad in that room. And then my inside job. And I think that's probably it.
Okay.
So let's take a risk. And try not to die.
Please try not to die.
Give it my best. Yeah, 6. 6.
I think what happens, if you're okay with me like suggesting something, a suggestion would be that like at the last minute Nancy like tears her hands away because she wants to get caught. Like she doesn't want to go with you. Like she's just like, no, I'm done. And like kind of throws the whole like, vibe off, like tugs you all back by doing that maybe.
I think. Yeah. Does anything worse happen when I fail take a risk?
Yeah.
Nancy?
A take a risk. I give you a hard bargain or an ugly choice.
Let's do it.
Okay. I think that narratively speaking, Nancy's withdrawal from it definitely affects what happens. But here is my offer to you. Obviously, you're not going to all make it through. I'll give the option maybe if you specifically want to make it through because you're the one conducting the effort, or you send somebody else in.
Let's
But
see.
only one of you guys makes it.
I guess Gibbs will put himself through.
Okay. All right. So you guys kind of, if you want to narrate anything specific on what happens, you're welcome to. Will?
Yeah, I think Nancy tears her hand away, and that breaks my focus, maybe, and physical connection to the rest of the group as like hands are moved. And Gibbs just, for 1 second, thinks he's taking everyone, and then realizes as he opens his eyes that he's in the room alone.
Okay.
I can still hear him on comms, I guess.
Your comms don't work.
Yeah, I
Ah,
think
shit. So
nothing
yeah, I'm
works
completely
anymore.
blocked off from you guys now.
Yeah. So you guys don't see Gibbs in front of you anymore, and you're still in the same place you were.
Well, it's Ava. We don't see Ava.
Yeah, or
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't see
Ava?
Ava anymore.
Gibbs.
Ava or Gibbs.
I
Either
don't think it
one.
worked. I pound on the panic room door.
Yeah.
Gibbs?
You can hear the faint like knocking. It's a very thick door though, so you can't hear the voices across on the other side, but you can. I don't know. Does Crane want to try to do anything?
No, he's just watching.
Is Crane holding his katana?
It's like on a strap, so his strap's across his chest, and it's like down his back kind of thing, like to the side, one of those. He's like put it over.
Are you sure that thing's still sharp? All this shit is
Mhm.
old as fuck.
Oh, I don't know. And he reaches back and he takes it out.
Yep,
And she points
it's
to this like
pretty
a
sharp.
really expensive looking painting. She's like, test it.
On.
Yeah, fuck this guy. Test it.
Crane swings it at the painting.
Slices right through.
Oh no, millions of dollars. Goodbye.
Did you guys get anything? Puts it back into the sheath on his back.
Neat.
Did
Well,
we get
if we
anything?
ever get out of here.
I think
was
we gotta get
surrounded
out of here,
by-
guys.
Yeah, sorry. Let's concentrate.
Huh?
You were
Gibbs.
surrounded by.
I was going to say, we're surrounded by stuff. I mean, might as well take something.
I mean, I did,
Please.
and I pull out the
You took a pencil?
no, not the pencil. This is an old piccolo or flute. I'm gonna examine it later, but
Piccolo. It was belonged to Beethoven, obviously.
I mean, we are surrounded by a lot of stuff, and this is freaking cool. So why not? It's not big.
I
I'll
would
just-
like to use a team clue like a big jerk to identify something that I like. Is there any jewelry? Like anything that Ava would really like? Cheer
Well,
her
there's
up a
tons
bit?
of jewelry. A lot of it is
Ooh,
very
anything that
over the
catches
top.
my eye.
Sure. What would you think would be appealing to Ava?
Anything that might be like relating back to the time period of her mythos. If I can say that, and you know what I mean.
Okay, let's think about. I mean, if you have any particular jewelry type artifact in mind, I'll let you spend that clue to have it here if you'd like.
Yeah, well, okay. Anything from like anything that looks like it's from Salem or the witch trials. I would like to grab anything like that. It doesn't have to be jewelry. It could be hanging
noose.
rope. It could be it could be a noose. It could be anything.
If there's anything
Bible
particular,
that they
but
swore their guilt on.
the what?
Sorry.
There's a Bible that they swore not to lie in court, and it was used in the Salem witch trials, the actual trials, and
yeah,
like
they
all of
swore on it. Yeah. That would be pretty dope. I'm just saying that would be real cool. I
Okay.
mean, you can do what you want, but that would be super awesome.
find an old fucking book.
Yes.
It's an old book?
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
will. I will grab that. I will grab that Bible and I will hold on to it.
Okay.
I will take that.
Okay. So you guys have 2 clues left, right? 2 or 1? Which one was it?
Did we use one for the panic room? So yeah, we've got 2 left.
Yep. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I had it marked down correctly. Okay. So, Gibbs, you're inside the panic room. And
Yes.
you can see all of the controls for pretty much everything is in here. The house,
Oh,
transportation comms, doors,
I like
Plumbing.
doors.
everything.
Controls for the door to the vault into the panic room, so I don't have to run with my shaman back in.
Yep.
Open sesame.
All right, door opens. You guys will probably hear the initial metal clanging as the vault door begins to open. You do not know that Gibbs is the one doing this, however, so keep that in mind.
Shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I hide. I immediately duck down and hide behind something.
Wait, is it the vault room or the panic room door?
The vault.
Yeah, he said the
Oh.
vault.
Oh wait, no, I wanted to panic to the vault room
Okay.
door. Sorry. So like the door
Oh.
I just came through. I want to open that so I can be back with my friends.
The panic room door. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that one sounds more like a large lock as that door
Yeah.
slides open. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you said the vault door. So
No,
I was like,
I worded it confusingly. Yeah, I guess I step right through as the door opens. Guys, in here.
Is there a way out through there?
All the controls. And I didn't
think
see any
this
pen in
controls
here, right?
everything. This controls
Are
the
there
whole
any-
house security, I would imagine.
Are there
Yes.
any cameras?
Well,
we
if
see
there
where-
are, we can see them in here. Yeah, you should be able to see everything in the panic room. You should be able to control the whole house, see everybody, where everybody. Yes, I'm going in. I walk in.
Yep. I mean, aside from obviously foods, rations,
Yeah.
drinks, water,
Yeah.
etc. Yeah, the literally everything in the house that can be controlled electronically is in here.
Okay. Well,
There is
where-
a line, a physical landline out. The cell phones still do not turn on in this room. Just keep that in mind. There's a variety of reasons for that I don't need to go into, but remote detonations, etc. Anything that can be basically triggered remotely is not able to penetrate into the vault, essentially. So yeah, go ahead.
So, can we see where the security in the house is and if they've responded? Because Jesse texted that, we were, some people are on their way or something like that, right?
She just said incoming.
Incoming,
that.
yeah. But incoming. So, my first assumption would be, the security, because Ava Gibbs did, call them. So, are there cameras in here?
Yeah, you can see certain cameras. Obviously, the cameras that you see access to, the ones that have been set up, are not on the same security system as. It's like a separate security system from the one that's being used by the security team. But yeah, you guys get a chance to see different parts of the house. Mostly hallways and open, large open areas, outside. There's a camera directly to where the vault entrance is, for example. So that's kind of the general stuff that you guys see on the security footage, is hallways and things. There's still people, guests on site. You can see that a lot of the security officers are not in the cameras anymore. They've probably all scrambled off in response to what happened over comms earlier. But there are still security officers present on site. There just appear to be less of them.
Okay.
If we don't have the stuff, then we need to just get out of here, I think.
Yeah,
Cut
is
our
there
losses
anything-
before we all get caught?
Is there anything in the room? Any more valuables or anything?
Was there a camera on the inside of the vault?
Just one at the door to the panic room.
Can we see Ricardo on there?
If you want to use a clue to get through all of the cameras and footage. that will
say
leave you
that's
with one clue.
Valuable use the clue. Yeah, let's use the clue and see if we can see where Ricardo is.
Okay. Yep. Ricardo is currently being escorted, if you had to keep blueprints in mind, towards the vault to get to the painting.
Yes, look at here he comes. Took him long enough. If it hadn't actually been an emergency, he'd be dead by now. Gotta
Yeah,
up
he's
the
being
security
escorted
in
by
this place.
a group of 5 security officers.
Okay, we gotta take these. We gotta take the security feed. We gotta scrub it, and we gotta get out of here.
Are we
Or-
convinced
wait.
that he doesn't have it? Because we could just ask him.
Would he know though? And then if he didn't know, he'd be tipped off by how important it is.
Eh.
But
So,
then
like,
we
cutting
could.
our losses
we
and
could-
getting out of here alive is more important right now.
Perfect.
I-
Okay, I'm sure one of these buttons here will turn off the power to the whole place.
Yeah.
I start pushing buttons. One that looks like a power button.
Okay. Yeah, you're slowly
Or
shutting
like-
down lights to the house.
Yep. Perfect. Awesome. I'm just gonna keep going until they all the floors and all the rooms in the house slowly shut down. Is there an intercom?
An intercom now.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, yeah, I'll shut all of the power off of the things. Okay, now we have to get out of here in the dark. Can you ramen shaman us out of here, Gibbs?
I mean, I can try. Okay.
Maybe Ramen
Are
Shama.
we sure we don't want to ask him directly?
Sorry, what?
Are we sure we don't want to ask Ricardo directly whether he has this thing? He's on the way here. We're here.
We could try and
There's
kidnap
five guys
him.
with him.
We could try and take him with us.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to kidnap. That's.
I
I
agree.
don't
We're in
think he
enough
has
shit
it, and
as
I
it
think
is.
I've studied his moves relentlessly over the last couple of days, and I just don't think he's. I don't think he's our guy. I don't think he would know.
Our friend in the basement might be getting lonely.
Okay.
Okay,
Can you
let's go.
Ramen Shama us back to the hotel?
I'm
Yes.
gonna give him my best shot, Sana.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Everybody
Let's do
close. And stop believing in me again, because I could really do with some affirmation right now.
So, I know this is going to
Well,
be
start by
what change the
pulling your
game,
shoulders
take a
back.
risk.
Look
Which one
more
is this? Which
confident.
role is this? are you
I
gonna
think
do?
probably take a risk for. Well, how far have I teleported before? I mean, actually, no. In
Well,
episode
pretty
like
far.
1 or 2, I teleported us out from the initial place to the ramen shop. I guess I don't know exactly how far that was. How far away?
Yeah.
Because we're on an island right now, right?
Right. Yeah. You're like 30 something miles away from the next piece of land, essentially. Here's the thing. You're going to be at a -5 on your roll.
Good.
So, just letting you know.
I
I don't want to reveal why yet, but that's the thing.
No, that's fine. Well,
That's a big risk.
yeah, but I think it's pretty much the only thing we've got.
You could also just walk out of here. I mean, just saying, there's a lot of
We can
options.
just walk away.
We could also it could be the vault. It interfered with our communications and stuff.
Oh, that's true.
So we could
Yeah.
walk
Yeah,
just
let's just
outside the
step
vault
outside.
and then
Yeah, let's do
try.
it.
Yeah, I feel like someone's. Is it safe to say that I feel like something is blocking it, Meta? Or is it something I wouldn't know about?
Why don't you do a sneak around for me? This is one of those weird ones that I need you to do a different kind of roll for me on this.
Okay, I guess I would sense danger is probably the only one that I'm thinking about here.
Mm-hmm.
My weakness tag is self-doubt, and that is definitely plaguing me right now.
Okay. But add in destiny for this one.
Okay.
So that
I
should be a
think just
+1, right?
+1, yeah. Oh man, I'm not feeling hot about these rolls today. Leave. 6.
Okay. This is what I'm gonna give you on this one. You don't know why or what or how. You just feel a very slight disconnect with your mythos, and you're not sure if it's because the body swapping or if it's something else.
Yeah.
It just feels it feels like it's further away right now.
I think it's something to do with me not being me right now. We're just gonna have to try it, guys.
Or we could just sneak out of here while they're coming down. We pass by. We can see exactly which route they're taking.
Also
we know
true.
the blueprints.
Okay.
Let's just play it safe.
Okay, let's try that. Let's try that right now, and then worst comes to worst, I'll try and get us out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
So you're opening the vault, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Big clanging as the metal kind of locks mechanisms disengage, and the lights now finally come on because the vault is being, quote, properly opened, whether from the outside or inside doesn't matter. And the door slides open, and you can hear the massive mechanical gears that are being pulling this very heavy, large door across. The light from the hallway is kind of starting to seep in a little bit. It's almost it wasn't pressure lock necessarily, but it almost feels like that, as like a gust of the wind, the air from outside kind of comes in. And for a brief moment, oh god, how badly do I want to traumatize Nancy right now?
Oh,
Nancy,
God. Sorry.
Traumatize me, do it.
So there is, for a brief moment, little droplets of blood that are kind of close to the entrance of the vault. And initially you're like, oh, that's really close to where stab the guy in the eye, okay. But as the rest of the vault door starts to slide the rest of the way open, the body that Gibbs had moved has returned, but is missing its lower half now. And you can hear the footsteps of metal against the floor as the vault finishes opening. And the bronze man is standing there with the lower half of the security guard's body.
Time
Nancy
to go.
like screams.
I gotta try and fucking get everyone out of it. I love the drama.
So,
yeah, I'm gonna try and fucking go.
yeah. So you're still going to be at a minus right now. You're still inside of the vault. So you do need to get past him specifically. But he stands there, and to describe it again for anybody new tuning in, this bronze man, he looks like he was carved out of a solid form of bronze. He is very tall. The muscular definition is very pronounced. And he appears to, when he looks towards you, you can't see, there's no like human eyes. It's all bronze the entire way through. And he stands there and he looks at you and he recognizes Crane immediately. And Crane, you get that distinct like moment, eye to eye, even though he doesn't have human eyes, he definitely glances and looks directly at you, and you can feel that. And then he kind of just drops the lower half of the guard's body to the ground. Guts are pouring out. Blood is everywhere. It's kind of gross. So for those of you guys with weak fortitude.
Oh my god!
Crane steps through his group and starts like sauntering towards the unit, like down the hallway with the shelves either side, and slowly draws the katana from his back He
Okay.
says,
No.
"Well,
Ramen shaman.
well,
Ramen shaman.
well."
Ramen shaman us out of here.
I'm gonna try and like grab everyone's hands, or at least have everyone's hands connecting. But totally up to Crane whether or not he wants to be a part of that before I'm gonna try and like grab him.
I mean, you still have a -5 right now. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gibbs knows that he's screwed, but he doesn't necessarily.
Don't worry, gang. When last we met,
Oh.
it was hand to hand. This time, I have an ancient, powerful sword, my friend. He just keeps walking towards him.
Good. Nancy throws up in the vault.
I'm so stressed. Gibbs won't go without Crane, probably. So I guess I'm going to start following him out so that we can try and get
Okay.
out of the vault so that we can have more of a chance of getting away. It does make sense that if we're out of the vault, maybe it'll be easier for me to get out of here.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sounds good. Here, let's do, let's have Crane face off, because he needs to kind of serve as essentially a distraction for you guys to get by. While the oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, actually, am I able to help Crane? Not combat-wise, but distracting the bronze statue guy. If I see Crane pulling out his sword, like getting ready to fight, I want to cause a distraction.
Okay.
If I can, like, I don't know if I can, like, give him assistance in this.
Yeah, it just depends on the kind of distraction you're going for.
Okay. I was gonna try to use some of my hypnotic powers, so like induced hypnotic trance and hypnotic suggestion to kind of have the statue kind of focus on me. If that works.
Yeah, -4.
Oh. Okay. So let's see. So that's 2 of them. So if I have a +2, then that's just still like a minus.
Yeah, just a -2. So you roll the 2d6 and then we take 2 off of the total.
Okay.
If you succeed.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
Oh
the
boy!
real.
Zero that.
Are you serious? That is the worst roll we've ever rolled.
Well, for those of you guys who can't see or you're not looking at the screen, that's a 0. Just straight up 0.
2 1s and then a -2.
Oh.
Oh, damn it.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting it to be a 1 on that.
2 ones,
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's crazy. Because, like, even with a -4, you can technically succeed, right? So, like...
Oh, no.
Okay. It's fine. Okay. So I think from a narrative perspective, for Sana, when she goes to do this, I would like you to kind of narrate it, but what you get in a response when you're trying to do what you're doing is literally, it's like trying to hypnotize a stone wall. Like that is the result. So feel free to narrate how that works for her.
So normally when this works, I kind of like will call out to the person and just try to get them in my eyesight, just have them make eye contact with me. So I see Crane going up and, you know, looking like he's ready to fight. So I want to help, and I run over and maybe in myself, Sana's also kind of a little intimidated. So she very unconvincingly is like, hey, you. And just, that's not how she normally is in this moment. She's usually pretty confident in herself, but she just lost her confidence there, and she's just standing there, dumbfounded. And now she's like, shit.
Oh no.
What am I doing? She's kind of questioning, what am I doing right now? So total failure. Hey,
How did
you.
I get here? Who are these people?
Yeah.
What
So
did I think?
with
I
Crane
was
standing
getting-
there, and he's got the katana out in front of him, and Sana comes up next to him and does that, and he just slowly glances to his left, and he goes, "Maybe you should go and join the others."
Yeah, I was just trying to help. We
Thank
should get out of
you.
here, though. Oh, I'm humiliated. I'm just gonna kind of step back and let Crane do his thing.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, Crane. You're facing off. He does not seem intimidated in any way. He obviously has, if there is even a possible way to have expression, recognition of you as I stated before, but he's not budging. He's not moving, whether stepping forward or backward or anything. He's just planted himself between you guys and the exit of the vault.
I continue to approach with the sword, the katana out in front of me.
Okay. What are you gonna do when you get there?
I'm gonna swing it at him.
Like within sword distance, I guess.
Gonna attack him with it.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's do a hit with all you got. I actually
I
don't
do have a
know.
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
That my Mythos card, I think, did level up. Has been leveled up for a couple of episodes, and I have the improvement on it, Unbreakable,
Okay.
which
does that
I
mean?
think makes him makes it dynamite. I was going to ask what it means when you level up though, because I wasn't really sure how I can use it.
If you roll a 12 or higher, it is considered dynamite.
Okay.
So, my question was going to be, I don't actually know what katanas are made out of and how they affect bronze.
I don't know either.
But
Well, let's do some frantic Googling. How about that?
I'm about to do that.
So a katana is a Japanese-made sword, a single, curved single-edged blade. It's, let's see, what is it made out of? Production. It's defined by the size of it. Let's see. Forging and construction. Here we go. They're made from a specialized Japanese steel called tamahagane, which is created from a traditional smelting process that results in several layered steels with different carbon concentrations. Blah blah blah, removes impurities, resulting in a stronger blade. Let's see. So it's supposedly stronger, but I don't know if that means that it could. Is bronze a soft metal? Let's look at that. Density of bronze. Is that soft? I don't even know. So a soft metal is like aluminum, right? Aluminium. And bronze. Bronze is fairly hard. Yeah, it's a pretty hard metal. It's like gold is soft too, right?
Yeah, gold is soft. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out how much of a modifier I need to give here.
It's like iron.
Okay.
It looks in density.
Okay. So
Not 100%
Let's-
certain. But
let's do a hit with all you've got.
Yeah.
So you'll add your modifiers, and then I will give you the modifiers for mine that take it away. Katana, I'll give you katana as a +1 for having an additional weapon. So I'll give you +1. Obviously, this is in addition to your power. Sorry, I'm just trying to sort through what this combat's going to look like for you from a mechanics perspective. So the katana itself, and then the minuses will come in from the physical capabilities. I don't want to reveal what he is yet, so I'm trying to be really vague. So in total, from the minuses, it'll be a -4 on a physical attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got that +1. I'm going to go human shield because I'm in front of everybody protecting them. Inhuman strength, brutal fighter, and I'm going to -1 for overconfident, and I'm going to mark attention on that. So +3.
And then -4.
So -1.
Yeah.
Oh, I did -31. That is, there we go.
Don't do 31. No. Don't do that.
So -1.
Yes.
Okay.
It's still.
Well-
Oh my God! Why? What? Oh, I
This
don't
is kind of
understand.
perfect.
Everybody close fantasy grounds and log back in.
1 and a 1. That was a 1 and a 1. A -1 is 1. Roll the 1.
Everybody close fantasy grounds and then log back in.
My God, what is happening?
That is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ones in at least in the last 4 rolls.
Spectacular.
That's the actual words. Okay. I will let you decide if the sword breaks or not. But if you would like to narrate what happens with Crane, I'm going to say that you're going to strike him, but it's almost as if the blade just like moves across and you see the spark of the metal colliding, but not even a scratch is left kind of deal. So feel free to narrate what Crane looks like when he's going to attack and all that. It's up to you.
So Crane continues moving forward with the sword out in front of him, and where he's at in his head is that he truly believes this is some artifact, that this sword has some hidden power to it, and that's given him this confidence. He thinks that this is
Okay.
a room filled with amazing, powerful objects, and that this is what's going to take this guy down and avenge Jesse for him. And he just gets closer to the guy, and he rears the sword back, and he hits it across sort of like into the neck area, into the shoulder with everything that he's got, and the sword just clink, and it just like the other half of it goes spindling off and clatters along the vault floor, and he's just left standing there. And he goes, and he turns back and he goes, Sana, play the flute, play the flute, play the flute.
It's I don't even know if it can be played. It's really old.
Try it, it might be magical. The sword is not magical. And he throws the handle down.
This is not gonna work. Crane, let's just get out of here. This is not working. We were not meant to fight this guy.
Crane, come on.
Speaking
Crane
of fighting,
stops.
What would be great right now?
Backs
The
up if he
stupid
can, slowly
Thing
starts
that
backing
we
up.
maybe won. That talks about the statue.
Oh, maybe you did win it though.
Maybe
Crane,
I
can you
didn't win it, but
please-
it would be great if I'd won it. I'm
Let's-
backing up, by the way, back towards
Yeah.
the panic room.
yeah.
Mhm.
Same.
Can Crane please make a face danger roll for me for physical harm?
Unbreakable
You can
hide,
either avoid it or endure it. Up to you.
inhuman strength, human shield, high pain threshold, brutal fighter again. So that would be a +5, and then I'm still at -4, right? -4, yeah.
No, this is gonna be you enduring the harm. What happens is he's trying to impose a status on you technically. Like that's how it
Right.
works. The face danger move is your own roll.
Okay.
The only modifiers that would apply is if I applied like a story tag to you, or if you were previously damaged, that would hinder your ability to endure the said harm. Like if you were restrained or something along those lines. Him actually, he is not physically imposing himself on you right now. He's just swinging at you. If you were like knocked prone or if he had grabbed you, then yes, there would have been a disadvantage for you. But from him directly, that's not. So yours is just your roll right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's more like
10.
That's good. That's better. I mean, the roll was still low, but that's better. Okay. So on a 10 or more, you do not take a status. I think if you would like to narrate actually dodging this attack rather than getting hit by it, I think that would be more cinematically inclined.
Okay, so as Crane starts to slowly move back on his heels, the unit just swings out one of its giant bronze arms towards him, and he quickly ducks underneath it. And sort of just across the top of his head, he can almost feel it, and it's just the sort of the gust down from it passes over the top of his head, and he turns and starts to run back towards his friends, going, "Ramen shaman, ramen shaman, ramen shaman."
Got it.
Oh my god. Oh, that's great. That's the best. You guys are awesome. Okay. So, here is the next thing that happens. As you guys are running away, you can hear shouting down the way. And there is a person talking in a language that you're not entirely sure of. Does anybody know Hindu in the group? By chance?
No.
Out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity, I figured I'd ask. Okay.
No.
Well, it's that, and you can't understand any of it. But as the figure that's screaming or yelling or whatever with that kind of appears by the vault, they are with the 5 security officers. But the person in the middle, while it is Ricardo, he looks to be a bit different. And for a moment, as a bronze man, he goes to try to go after you guys, but then he hears the person speaking in Hindu, and he turns, like he pivots off of one leg and doesn't even turn his entire body, and he just kind of looks over and then hesitates to look back at you, but then the Ricardo goes full force towards him. It is like the pushing, like a wind pushing him, like a massive gust of wind kind of envelopes Ricardo as he is thrust forward towards this man, this bronze man. And the bronze man, you know, he's anticipating the attack, and he turns the rest of his body as his fist kind of goes to meet with the body of Ricardo, who gets blown back. Even with the sheer force of like movement that he had, he gets hit right in the chest and gets flung back into the 5 security guards as they kind of like topple over a little bit. Some of them are probably knocked unconscious from the force of the hit. And Ricardo appears to be okay somehow.
Time to go. Gibbs does not want to pay any more attention to this. We're in the vault. There's no way out. It's terrible. So it gives us Crane's sword's broken. Nothing works.
Well, I'm sure there are more weapons in the vault. That it's just a matter of grabbing them.
Yeah. I mean,
That's true. You do kind
Gibbs,
of have an armory of things.
Gibbs able, we'll shut up the group. Ramen shaman or stay and fight?
I think we should just close the vault door.
Believe in you, Gibbs. Ava Gibb.
Did we all
Don't
just
see
see
another
that?
way out of here, even if we close the door.
Stand here very quietly and see what happens.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. But how about we watch from in the panic room?
Oh, yes, that's a good idea.
It's nice and safe in there.
Okay,
lots of
let's
cameras.
do it from the
we can
panic
watch
room.
this whole thing. Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, wasn't there a camera for here, though?
Yeah, there's cameras everywhere. We can see everywhere, just not inside the panic room. Like, there's not a camera looking in the panic room, but there's a camera on the vault, and then I'm sure there's a camera on the vault door.
Yeah.
Close the vault, then close
Run
the
into
panic
panic room.
Yep.
Close panic room door. And
Close
panic.
vault door. Yep.
This is now our
Flipping
panic
panic.
room.
Yep. This is our panic room. I could use a good panic. Is there any really old booze, by the way, before I head into the panic room?
Oh, that was a good one too.
There might be bottles, but they're probably dust inside.
Oh,
They're that
Alright.
old. They're not a well-aged.
I don't know if
wine.
Ava would know that. Cool. I'll grab a bottle anyway. I'll grab a bottle because I don't think she would know that. So she'll pick up something that she thinks is probably going to be a really fine wine. I'll take it into the panic room there, and then when I open it, dust comes out everywhere. Oh. Can't one thing go right? One thing.
Okay.
Throw the bottle down. What a waste.
So you're in the panic room. You've closed the door. You're watching
Close
the
the
fight.
vault door, and we're watching the fight. Yep.
Vault door or panic
Who
room
kills
door?
who? Both.
Okay, you're gonna close them into the vault then, if you do that.
Oh no, let's not do that. Then just the panic
I
room.
was like, I mean, if you want to, you can.
No, just the panic room.
Okay.
For just for the record, I'd like for us all to be holding hands, or very close to be able to do so. Should something go wrong, I can Ramen Shaman us out.
All right.
Yes.
So, in an effort to make this very cinematic for you guys, the fight continues on for a while. Crane specifically, you are observing this, and you are probably like your mind is probably blown that this tiny little man, Ricardo, is anywhere near holding his own against this bronze man. Like, it doesn't
Wow.
even make sense. So, if would Crane like continue just watching, or would he try to go back out there?
Watching.
Okay.
Yeah, I would also be fascinated.
Okay. Yeah.
Look at him. He can't
the
even get
abilities-
hashtags right on Instagram yet. He can totally hold his own against this bronze dude. I misjudged you, Ricky.
So what you guys will witness is essentially this exchange of the bronze man with physical prowess, Ricky with more of dodging and just swift movements. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Ricky now because that's what Ava calls him. And it's almost as if the wind, now that you guys aren't like panicked running everywhere, you're able to observe. It's almost like the wind around him is made of art, maybe. There's like this color streaks and different symbols, and they're very faint. They're not like pronounced, but when you have time to really focus on the movements that he has, it's almost as if he's being carried by these ideas or whatever it is. It's very hard to kind of bring into a physical form. But as you know, when you see the bronze man kind of cut through this wind, it dissipates around and makes this like additional art kind of as it's going around and away from his hand. And so this kind of goes on for a while. I don't know how long you guys planned on staying inside of the panic room. Like, to what point do you call it and try to make a run for it, or try to do the Ramen Shaman at this point, even with the minuses? I'm not sure how you guys want to handle that.
Crane really wants to see how this fight ends. So he'll stay as long as
you
possible
are
unless he's
muted.
convinced otherwise.
I think that Nancy is kind of just like not paying attention to the fight, just like wants to be away from the violence. So she's probably not making many like actions or conscious decisions. She's kind of just like, they said to go in the panic room, so she went in the panic room, and she has no interest in watching as long as they're not like actually dying. Like, she's, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say Sana says we should leave. We should leave now, because if one of them dies and then they come in here, we're not going to have any time. So let's get out of here.
I agree.
But are we not interested
Anything-
here in who works for who? These two seem to know each other.
They seem to be friends.
Well,
Yeah,
how do you propose
I-
we get out of here? They do seem to know each other, but I mean, what are we going to do? We can try to sneak by them, I guess, but
I can try.
I feel like we'll just draw there. You're gonna ramen shaman us out of here?
I can try.
Oh, what's
Well,
the worst
after
thing
the
that
fight,
happened? I could
surely.
end up as Crane.
We're not leaving
what
now. There's
happened,
still
though?
we have the greatest pay-per-view for free, front row seats, the best fight I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
What does Nancy look like right now?
I mean, she's probably like a little paler than usual. I can't imagine the panic room is very large, so she's like,
Oh, I'm sure
Sitting-
it is. This guy's super wealthy.
well, I mean, then
Probably
she's
has,
like
a mini bar back here.
you wanted it to be closer, like you didn't want anyone to go too far away, so she's like sitting within like, touching distance, but she's kind of just very like tense looking. Her shoulders are held up, and she's just like holding like all of her limbs like close together, and just not looking, very pointedly not looking in at the cameras that show the outside hallway, like outside the vault where there's all that like gore, like very pointedly looking away from that, right?
Okay.
I don't want to try this if people don't want to go. I think it
All right,
It
let's.
doesn't help.
Here, I believe in you. I believe in you.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here. Everyone's hands and
Okay.
Crane, are you going to, or are you gonna be more adamant about staying?
How does the fight look like it's going? Does it look like the bronze man is gonna kick Ricky's ass, or does it
Great
look like
question.
Ricky might be able to disable him?
If you guys are looking again, or continuing to look onward, I think as you are debating this, leaving or not, if Crane is still watching, especially, Ricky gets hit finally. And for a moment, he doesn't look like he's gonna get up. However, in that like almost like the gasp that you know when you're watching a fight and somebody gets down, it's just like, and then a split second later, 2 arms come out of Ricky. So he's got 4 arms right now, and they
What?
start to grow. And
time to go.
and his arms lift him, and he is now adorned with jewelry and silks. And
Yeah.
the bronze man pales in size comparison wise as Ricky grabs onto him and lifts him. And as the bronze man is trying to break free, he's like punching and trying to rip the hands away from him. He's got 4 hands on him though, so it's kind of difficult. So this would be seen as the more recent of events in the battle, I guess.
As soon as I see those arms coming out, that's a note from Gibbs. As soon as the dude turns into Lovecraft's worst nightmare, I'm going to try and ramen shaman the
It
team
doesn't
out.
look scary. It doesn't look scary. Remember the Hindu? I said it
Doesn't
from
look
an
scary.
out of character
Forearms.
perspective. The Hindu
Shiva.
related.
Yeah, definitely.
That's at the very least disturbing. I think anyone to see a man with 4 arms. But he's going to nope and try and get him out of there. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy, here we go.
Does that take a risk or is this a stop holding back?
I don't know. You tell me.
I hate this game. It's so good. We're like 30 miles out, and I think probably the first time he did it was a mile, and I think he keeps pushing it, and he keeps using it more and more every day, and he probably shouldn't be doing this. So
And also, we're in a vault, and
we're also in a fucking
danger.
vault, and I'm not in my body, and yeah, I think it's probably a stop holding back.
Okay. Otherwise, it would be a -5. So
Yeah. That's true.
Don't forget
I mean,
you
in
can't
the end,
use.
like it's probably
Yeah. You don't forget you cannot use any thing that has been
It's
completely burned.
it's just. Did you burn your logos?
Okay, what did I do last time? I marked fatal crack on the logos, correct?
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm good. Haven't burned
Okay.
one yet.
How many more do you have left on that?
On the detective, there's one left. Or
Ooh.
ex-detective, I guess. One fatal crack left, and I'm fucking...
Well, okay, wait. This is your last logos?
Yeah.
That would kick you out, right? You can't have 4.
No, he would go full avatar.
I go into Avatar for yeah.
Well, that'd be fun. Fucking do it. Go for it.
That would
I
be
don't know
fun,
what that
yeah, and
means,
I just
but I'm
lose
into it.
every bit of
But
identity.
you're gonna
of
end
who I
up
am.
going into avatar anyway with a stop holding back. Unless you're saying there's one more after this one, right? Or-
Yes. Wait, okay, so routines and training don't count as logos, is that correct?
Why do you have 3 logo? How many
Wait.
mythos do you have?
2? 2 to 2?
Okay,
And 2 and 2?
It says.
I got one more crack left, right?
Okay,
Sorry.
hold on. For your theme
Routine
books, you
is a
have-
logos. Training is a logos. What else do you have?
I have my... Oh, wait, no. Oh, I forgot I just got rid of that one last time. Okay, then I have 2 and 2. I've got the divination, my other mythos, and then a routine and my gunslinger.
Okay, so
So-
2 logos and 2 mythos.
2 logos, 2 mythos.
Well, you
Okay.
rolled wrong last time for
Yeah.
1. You would have gotten a 10.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
fuck it. Fuck.
Yeah, so
We know now.
4 theme books, 2
Science.
and 2 right now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's roll it. See what happens.
Okay.
Let's do science.
Oh god.
Let's stop holding back and let's ramen shaman out of here. Oh, that was. Oh no, so close. Oh,
A 9 is pretty
9.
good. This,
Nine
a
is
9
not
will
bad.
still. Yeah.
Nines are definitely
It's
worse
not
things
double
happen.
ones, which is all I
Yeah,
care
two
about
is
now.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
But still,
So this was
a 1 in
well. We still consider it a significant rather than a no return type thing. So you can go ahead and mark the fade or crack and then burn all the power tags related to
Yay.
doing that. Yeah. And you can narrate how you guys are taken out of there.
Oh.
I will say that
That's good.
probably the final thing you would see before that happens would be between Ricky and the Bronze Man. He finally is able to break free of his grasp, only because he is now literally breaking the vault open because he has become a giant. And boom, there you go. Now you can narrate when you leave.
Wow, good timing.
Yeah.
He turns into a fucking giant,
bronze man.
and yeah, we get the hell out of Dodge.
I think just like whilst it's going on, Crane's just kind of stood back and he's like literally clapping, and he's just completely transfixed, and maybe like Gibbs Ava puts their hand onto his shoulder, and that's how he ends up going with them, because he's just like he's just like not taking his eyes off the fight, but so just bring Crane with them, because he's just like, oh my god.
Nope. And Gibbs closes his eyes, focuses as best he can, and we are no longer there. And he's aiming to get back to the hotel.
Yeah,
'cause he's been
absolutely.
there a couple of times.
Yeah, you got enough of a success on this, so you can go bring you guys wherever you want to go.
Oh, thank Pete.
I feel like I was holding my breath that whole time. I'm not even
Yeah,
like I
same.
feel I'm like
I'm
so
still
stressed.
stressed.
out.
So
Holy
much
shit.
better right now. Yeah. Not
So
gonna lie.
stressed. That was not the situation I thought you guys were gonna be in today.
But we still have Ava,
We did it.
Gibbs, and Ava, so that's
Yeah,
still a
We
problem.
do.
That's still an issue.
You know what? Yeah, we'll figure that out, man. Compared to the stress
battle
of
at a
almost
time, yeah.
dying, yeah. Woo.
Yeah. So you guys you made it. You can breathe. I will tell you right away, there's nothing crazy waiting for you in the penthouse right now.
Yay.
You're fine. Everybody's fine.
Ugh.
I need like 5 glasses of whiskey right now.
Yes,
Holy
also
shit.
same. Yes, same. So we just appear back in the. Wow. All right.
Crane, can you check your phone, see if it's still dead? Is Jesse?
Yes.
She
Let's
messaged you.
take a look. He takes the phone out of his pocket.
Phone's turned back on. Anybody else who has a phone and wants to check it, it turns back on. There's no
I've got
waiting
this
messages or anything.
Old man flip phone.
Nothing there.
Gibbs, can I have my phone? I see everybody else taking out their phone
Yeah.
and looking at it.
So now that
Thank you.
now that it's calmed down, I look to Gibbs and Ava. So, what happened to the two of you exactly? Can you explain? Because I still don't fully understand.
Okay,
She
well,
did something, I think.
yeah, I did. So sometimes I am able to inspire people and make them stronger or faster or whatever. And I was trying to help Gibbs and I fucked it up. And now we're
And-
swapped. I'm Ava in Gibbs's body and that's Gibbs in.
Oh, that's got to be really weird for the two of
It's
you.
not a good
weird.
feeling.
It's what? Excuse you? I work out. I almost had a heart attack 5 seconds ago because I got scared by a little clash of old armor.
I
can't
don't
handle
know
you
it
right
again.
So, Ava or Gibbs, or I look to Gibbs Ava. So, are you able to switch this back? Is there a way for you to?
I can
Fucking
try.
better.
Excuse you. Sit down.
I
Hey,
think
can
we
you,
don't
like-
want to both be stuck this way forever, so let's try and both figure this out together.
Yeah,
gonna
like
try.
channel the energy.
Really, really
That you had.
close. Let's smush you together.
Oh.
Just hugging. Just smush. Kiss, maybe?
All right, that's enough calmness for one moment.
No.
There's a knock on the door.
Oh. See what I'm talking about? A mile a minute. God, walk 20 minutes a day, Gibbs. That's all I'm saying.
Who goes to the
I'm
door?
gonna die.
Trying to deal with
I'm
all of
gonna
this
die in
ego
here.
right here.
I'll
I'm
check
gonna
the
die
door.
in
I'll
here.
check the peephole first.
Appears to be a woman.
I cautiously open. Kind of halfway open it. Hello.
Hi. Sorry. The front desk said that Gibbs was here.
How can I help you? I'm Gibbs.
I look around. Who is
It's your ex-wife.
I know who it is? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yes. Oh. I mean, I'm
I'm
just
guessing-
like my eyes are just wide and pleading like help me. Are our comms now working?
Come on in. Come on
Oh.
in. Invite her in.
Thank you.
Oh.
What does
is,
she look like? Can we give it a description?
Yeah.
How hot
yeah,
is your
give it a-
ex?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. I'd say like, goodness, who's like the closest? Okay, so in the movie, Gibbs is the guy who's lost it all, and he's like, oh man, it's Run Fat Boy Run with Peg and Frost. He's like the nice guy who's screwed up his life, and the really nice woman who's got kids with him has left him. She's attractive, but like in a middle-aged kind of way, and it's like kind of
What does
cute that
that
they would
mean?
be together. Oh, well, she's nice, and Gibbs has got like that ruggedness to him. She's like Eowyn, he's like Aragorn. Maybe they shouldn't really be together, but you kind of ship it anyway.
Okay, that doesn't explain anything, but fine. She's like Eowyn, he's like Aragorn. You think he's like Aragorn, all right?
He thinks he's more like a Faramir, really, or a Boromir.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
Well, actually, after the makeover, who knows? You know.
Yeah. All right. Oh,
Are our comms working? Is the question? Or I guess I.
Oh,
checked
they're
them.
working. Yeah, they're working.
Hey.
oh. I stand up and I brush myself off. What's your wife's name again?
Ask her how she's doing.
What's her fucking name?
Susan.
Susan! Susan! So nice for you to stop by. How can I help you?
Hi, Russell. There's a lot of people here. This is the work that you're doing?
Yeah, it is.
And she like glances over to Ava and Sana and Nancy, who are all dressed very yeah.
Oh, allow me to introduce you.
Oh, Nancy is still covered in blood.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that too.
Theatrics. This is Nancy, Sana, and Ava.
Oh, I've got it. She's Liam Neeson's
Right.
wife in Taken, and yeah, that's more accurate. Because he's Liam Neeson dad.
How are you doing? I will walk up to her and maybe kind of like usher her to the side. Excuse us. Excuse us. Would you like to take a walk?
Oh boy. A walk? Okay.
Yeah,
Are you
or just somewhere
drinking? Are you
private.
drunk right now?
No. What's wrong with you? No, I'm not drinking. I'm working.
Yeah, those are not mutually exclusive.
Well, they are now.
Okay. I've been looking for you because the cops keep coming back to ask about the whole Jason situation. And
Yeah.
I don't really know what to tell them because
Look-
we don't know where he is. And you said there was something. I don't even know what you said. I don't understand. I didn't understand any of it other than, his arm being there. And I don't even know what to do.
I reach out and I touch her shoulder gently, not in a weird way, but just gently. I say, well, how are you doing? Are you okay? What do you want to tell them? We can tell them whatever you want to tell them.
I don't even know what happened.
I also don't really know how to explain what happened. I am waiting and praying for Gibbs to fucking whisper in my ear right now because I don't fucking know what happened here.
His arm just came off. I can't understand it.
His arm just came off. I can't really understand it. And
Yeah,
I tell you, I know that you cared about him, so I will do whatever I can to find out where he is and what happened to him. But we can tell the police whatever makes you feel the most comfortable.
I don't know. Can I just... I don't want to tell them to go talk to you, but I don't know what else to say because I don't... I've told them everything
Yeah,
I
you
can, but
can-
they keep asking.
Tell
and-
him to talk to me.
Yeah, if you want, Susan, just send them my way. I will take care of it for you. Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I mean... I'm as okay as I can be. I don't understand. I'm trying to wrap my head around what happened, and none of it feels like it's just a dream or something. You know, it just doesn't feel real. How does somebody just disappear and then their arm is there, but it's not his arm. I don't know if is it his arm? I don't know if it's his arm.
They haven't told us.
The police won't tell me anything because I'm not a family member, so I can't, you know, DNA or whatever were tests they did. I can't really. Like, he just disappeared, though. Like, in an instant.
Run my hand up her arm a little bit gently. It's okay. I will do everything that I can to find out. I'll see if I can pull any favors at the precinct to try to find any information about Jason. Why are you looking at me like that? Why is she looking at me like that? Don't you ever do anything nice for your ex-wife? What the fuck is wrong with you, Gibbs? What's happening here?
Are you talking to yourself?
I am. I'm mumbling. I am really annoyed at past Gibbs because the way you're looking at me right now implies that I used to treat you like shit and never do anything nice for you. So I am belittling myself for being a shithead.
Oh my god.
I come over. Okay. I come over.
Susan's
Ava.
jaw just like kind of drops, and she's just like staring and like, what just happened?
I come over as Ava. Gibbs, I'm so sorry. He's been not feeling so good recently. Maybe we should give him some time.
I'm not feeling good because I feel like a whole new person. Like I've turned a whole new leaf, and that I suddenly want to make better decisions in my life.
You're just laying it on a bit thick there, Gibbs. Let's remember who we are.
You guys are both talking to Susan, and Nancy just says from where she is in the room, they're fucking.
Holy shit.
Nancy, please! No! Nancy, why? God, no.
Susan just was like looking at the both of you, and she's like, this was a mistake. I'm so sorry I came here.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry. The mistake is mine. Susan, allow me to introduce to you Ava. My girlfriend.
Friend. Yes. Gibbs the most confused look. Girlfriend. It's new.
Okay.
It's weird.
It's very new.
It's very strange.
Hours new.
Doesn't make sense in a lot of ways.
Feels like we just met yesterday.
Whilst it's all going on, Crane is just like on one shoulder, leant against the wall with his arms folded, and he's just watching the entire thing unfold, and he's just relishing everything.
Sana's sitting next to Crane right now. We're both kind of just like watching, like looking at each other, like, oh my god. Just watching this unfold.
But I promise you, Susan, that doesn't mean I won't try my best to help you. I still want you to be happy.
Okay.
And I want you two to be happy as well.
What are you?
Well, you know what individually, of course.
Are you dating a hooker?
Oh my god.
Yes.
No.
I think at this point Sana actually laughs. She's like, she can't believe she just said that. Like, oh my god.
She is a CEO of a high-end escort service, yes, but she is not a hooker. How dare you?
But that's why we can't be together.
What's why
anymore.
We can't be together? Because you don't know what the fucking... Okay, that's it. You know what, Gibbs? I've had enough. I've had enough of you. I hate you.
I'm not you're Gibbs. Remember?
No, I'm not. I'm not Gibbs.
Okay, this is confusing for everyone. Susan,
I was just
I
trying
think
to
it's
help you, and then you're
think
not
it's
even
best
going to
you leave.
defend me. You're not even going to defend me when your ex calls me a hooker. What's wrong with you? And then I'm just going to walk. I'm going to walk out. I'm walking. Oh, God, I walk away.
I lead in
can't
to
RP
Susan.
right now.
He's had a tough week, and he's going for a bit of a breakdown.
I'm
He
going to
just
try
really-
to switch us right now. I am that angry. I want to try it right now. I'm going to go into my room. I'm going to light my candles and get out my tokens, my game tokens. I'm going to try to switch us. While he's mid-talking to his ex-wife, is Ava. Ugh. Okay, how do I go about doing this? Is this a thing that I roll for again? Is this a change the game do I have to do because it was a change the game that brought us there, or?
Oh, well, stop holding back is what brought you there.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So do I do that again? Okay.
I would say so. Unless you guys
no.
discussed anything that would happen or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
That was hilarious.
Please, oh, for
That was
Pete's
great.
sake!
Oh, really? God.
Oh no, wait. That's a 7. You have 2 logos, right?
What? Yes. Well,
7.
I mean, I have 3. Oh,
3
no, I
logos.
burned
So
one.
it's an 8.
Also, hey,
Oh!
saved.
Oh! Does that mean I succeeded?
Yes.
Oh!
You just gotta
finally.
whatever theme is relevant. You just gotta mark a fade or crack on it, and then burn all those power tags.
Okay. Okay.
Whew.
Okay. Oh my God.
I'm
Okay,
really glad that you didn't fail this one. I'm not gonna lie, because that.
Yeah, me too. That would have been real bad. Okay.
All right, go ahead and narrate what happens
Okay.
for you and
so,
Gibbs.
oh man. Okay. So, because I'm angry and I'm not trying to hide it at all, Gibbs, I mean, I guess it'll be the way Ava normally is. So, head will go back, eyes will become white and very filmy, and then Gibbs will start speaking in his voice, but then my voice, which is Ava's, and then it'll kind of like jumble together, and then the same thing's happening to Ava Gibbs out there while speaking to his ex-wife and in front of everybody else. It starts coming through garbled, like you start to say things and speak in this conversation, and it comes out half with Ava's voice and half with your voice, and then eventually it's just your eyes go filmy white, your head goes back for a second, and then we just switch. And it's like a jolt, and we wake up and we're back. Oh, that scared me. I was like, what is that? It's an alert.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
So I find myself back in the room.
Right. With candles and
What the-
everything. And I am
Fuck.
back as myself. Oh,
Shit.
oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, listen here.
I head out.
I am not a hooker, and if you ever call me a hooker again, I will slap you. I will
Sana
take
comes
you down.
At this point, Sana comes down to the two of them. What was it? Susan, your name was, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Look, I think Gibbs, was not feeling well. Our friend Ava here is also they've both been a little under the weather. So, I don't know if you want to, I think
I'm just gonna
Gibbs
go.
will- Yeah, I was,
I'm gonna
I was
go.
trying to be polite
Yeah, that
about
would be
it, but
great.
yeah.
I
This
am
is-
not being polite about it. Get out.
There's a good explanation for all of this somewhere.
You know, Gibbs, I'll tell the police to contact you, and this was a bad idea to come here.
Nice
Bye,
meeting you.
Susan.
Nice to meet you. Bye.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Susan has left the building.
Well, that went well. Good job, guys.
I'm going to bed.
It was
If
not
anybody
ideal.
needs me, I'll be in my room. Then I go grab a bottle of champagne. Then I just walk back to my room.
I thought
Slam the
the
door
bronze man
shut.
fighting what appears to be a god was going to be the best fight I saw today.
Hey, Crane,
Yes.
do you still have the Jesse phone?
I do, yes.
Can I see it?
Sure. Takes it out of his pocket and he holds it out in his palm.
Nancy takes the phone and then she like rummages in her like bust, like gets out the paper and like unscrolls it on the table and takes a picture of it and sends it to Jesse. And she's like, "Is this worth anything?" Said,
You get no response.
"Aw, look." Can I keep this until she gets back to me?
Was there no reply?
No, she didn't. She didn't answer. Maybe she's busy.
Busy? She's in a phone.
You don't really think she's in the phone, do you?
She's in the phone.
No, she's not.
She is.
I don't have the energy to argue with you about whether your girlfriend's on a phone or not.
All right, fine. Keep the phone. But when she replies, let me know. Well done today, by the way.
I'm not thanking you for that. That's awful.
How did you do it?
I shoved a stiletto into his eye.
Savage.
And then she like turns around and goes to the phone, the lobby phone, and she calls down to the front desks and asks for sleeping pills. And then she like goes to her room.
Okay. All right. Anybody want to do any downtime montages before we wrap up? Okay, Ava wants to. You're muted.
Is there any way to unburn power tags?
Yes. You just have to
Okay.
do that in the downtime. So to recover all burnt power tags, it's not just for one theme, you just prepare for your next activity. So you tell us how you prepare and then you will unburn them essentially.
Okay, so for my next activity, can that be like the bubble bath that I'm about to have, or does it have to be okay? Oh
No, it
yeah,
can be
okay, then I know.
whatever you want it to
I know
be.
exactly. Bath bombs, like lotion, bubble bath. That is exactly how I prepare. And I turn on the steam in there. I get everything ready to go. I put some music on. I'm really just attempting to relax. And I may or may not be thinking about the book that I just stole from a vault.
Mm-hmm.
Once I calm down enough.
All right, good. Yep. You can recover your burnt power tags. Anybody else for downtime?
I would like to. Can I spend some time? Is one of the downtime actions to mark attention on a tag?
Yep. You can give
And I
attention
think-
to a logos, or you can explore your mythos.
Yeah, I think she's going to explore her mythos, and the way that she does that is like she I think that the pills that she takes to try and get herself to like fall asleep without like thinking about like what she's done and like what just happened today end up instead of just like making her pass out, they like take her to a different dream state. Then like she's very clearly trying to avoid like actually cataloging the events of a day, which is what like your dreams are for. And by like doing that, she instead like goes to like kind of in her dream, she is talking with her mythos and like trying to like basically talk with that part of her and justify what happened. Like, and that's like how I'm marking the attention, is that like she's just basically arguing with herself about whether or not that was necessary.
Okay. Sounds good.
And
What's
I
the
level
mystery?
Up. The mystery
what was the
is
mystery?
to what end do we seek knowledge?
Okay. Sounds good. Who's next?
Gives will call his kids.
Okay. He's gonna give some attention to his logos.
Yep.
Okay, that works. Anything in particular you discuss with them? They're excited that you call, you know, so.
Oh man, he's gonna, after the day he's had, he's just gonna focus on everything that they've been up to rather than what's been going on in his life. So he's just gonna sort of talk about the day at school and that kind of thing.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Anyone else? This is a good opportunity to give attention or recover if necessary.
I might mark attention to one of my logos also. The instrument that I got, I kind of want to explore that a little bit and use it towards some of my performing logos. So one of the identities people are caught in my gaze during a performance. And I just kind of want to maybe work on that a little bit, especially because during with the bronze statue, I didn't really feel like I had the performance that I usually do when I try to get people in my gaze. So I kind of want to work on that a little bit.
Absolutely. All right, there you go. Okay. Crane, would you like to montage?
Yes, I would like to give attention to my mythos.
All right, what are you doing? What's the mystery?
So
Or
it's
audience again.
why do I have these urges? So Crane is in his room and he's like, probably for one of the first times during this entire sort of journey and adventure, actually laying back on the bed because he doesn't sleep much, but he's sort of finally drifting off into something sort of resembling sleep. And it's like high-speed interspersed cuts cinematically of like a snowy forest and wolves' paws, like a pack of wolves, and the sort of the skittering against the snow as they run in a pack. And then it's sort of pulling back and revealing this large pack of wolves, but in the center of it all is one very, very large wolf with red eyes. And then in sort of this dreamlike state, he feels himself as that wolf that's running with the pack through the snow. And then he sort of like wakes up very quickly, jarringly.
All right, awesome. Go ahead and mark attention for that. All right, so as you're kind of all doing your own thing in your rooms and relaxing, trying to unwind from what was an absolutely insane day, several leaps of faith and also brushes with death, and death in some cases. Crane, as you're kind of laying there and just moments after you've kind of gone out of this semi-sleep state, this waking dream, so to speak, you feel like somebody has walked into the penthouse. You're kind of like really in tune with your senses as you come back out of this waking dream of yours, and it is an unfamiliar smell and like you can't figure out what it is. and it kind of nobody else really gets this presence. By the way, you're all doing your own thing, but Crane specifically, you get this kind of draw and pull. What would you like to do?
He sort of sits up very stiffly on the bed and makes his way to the door and opens it and steps out to look down into the penthouse lobby area.
Once you kind of like open the door and you move forward more, you get a rush of the smell of pancakes, and you walk out to the lobby, and Jessie, maybe? She kind of looks like Jessie, but she doesn't. She looks different, is sitting on the couch with her tablet, and looks up and smiles at you. Hey, how's it going? And I think we're probably going to end the episode.
Woo!
I told you she's not.
She's upgraded. Oh man, holy moly, what an episode. Well, that's where the King's Hustle ends for tonight, my friends. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let us know. If you haven't followed the channel, hit the follow button, join us, because holy moly, each week it just gets more and more intense. I feel like I've been stressed for the past 3 hours, and probably will be until the end of tonight's show. And until next week begins. We're going to start a giveaway, of course, here in chat as we wrap things up for a set of tabletop loot dice. And Arvor in chat was with me a little while ago to offer a $30 gift card to Drive for RPG for you guys in the chat, so we'll give that away here in a second. But let's go around. Man, Metamancer, great job tonight. How was that?
Thank you. None of today went anywhere near where I thought it was going to, which is fantastic. I love when that happens. I haven't laughed that hard in an RP in a long time. I was crying laughing. It was like the most ridiculous combination of a viewer decision that happened a while ago coming back, and then the fact that she was supposed to be at the event with the silent auction, I just couldn't get it realistically in, so this was the alternative. And that whole thing, and then the hooker, I was like, what can I do to trigger Ava right now? Oh, call her a hooker, and that'll be it. And I was not prepared for the hilarity of that. It was so good. I had a lot of fun. Nancy's character development was phenomenal at the very beginning of the episode. Her coming to grips with the fact that she just killed somebody and trying to understand the moral gray area that Ava has versus Gibbs, and there's this really good separation of the moral compass on either side, where Ava is like, do whatever's necessary, and Gibbs is constantly in battle with is doing whatever's necessary, the right thing to do. So I really like that. And then Nancy's kind of been pulled into the middle of it, and is influenced a lot by, I think, the people in the group as well. I just love it. I think it's great. Sana didn't get her wish on I think that's really unique for her, because she's that's her thing, is she's really good at performance, and to be faced with something that she couldn't deal with in that way, I think is a good character point for her. And Crane is just like, nope, just straight out like, well,
I want to know if that flute is magical.
Magical flute. Yeah.
I think that Crane has a lot of curiosities, and I'm really intrigued to see where he goes with understanding, because I think he out of everybody fully grasps and accepts the fact that there are things outside of our understanding. And I don't mean that in because Gibbs has his higher level ramen shaman, but I mean Crane, because of what his mythos is as well, is an instinctual acceptance, I think. And more, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the impression that I always get with how he reacts to things. I don't know, it's been great. Sorry to trail off a lot on the outro here, but I just very good moments tonight, aside from the hilarity. So, but yeah, guys, I'm Metamancer, MC for this show. I write for City of Mist, and you guys can find me on twitch.tv/Metamancer. or on Twitter at the Manymancer. I do exclusive roleplay stuff, so if you want more RP, that's where you guys can find it with me.
Oh man. And the rolls tonight. Holy shit, the rolls tonight all over the place. But I love it. They tell the story. Blue Jay, how was that tonight?
It was super fun. It was definitely like a little bit harder as a player of a character to be like, yep, she's just in a place where she's not effective. Like, that's it. Like, I really wanted to like do stuff and like be cool, but I'm just like, she literally just shoved a shoe through a guy's eye. And I made the point before that Nancy doesn't really like use guns, and she like does violence, but not like fatal violence. Like, she's an investigator, not a like assassin, you know? So, and I feel like realistically, like, no matter what job you're in, the first time you kill somebody, it's a big fucking deal, right? So I didn't want to like just pretend it didn't happen or take that away from the character. So, but yeah, as a player, I'm just like, I want to do all the cool stuff. But still, it's super fun, and I really love that part of it as well. Any hoot. Most days you can find me at twitch.tv/bluejay or on Twitter at bluejay_712. And if you want to see all the other roleplay stuff I'm doing, other than the stuff on this channel, which Wednesday night and tonight I do on this channel, the rest of it is on bluejay.tv/portfolio.
Great stuff. Fantastic. And PB, how was that tonight?
Yes, I'm muted. Okay. It was really good. That was a lot of fun. I couldn't even keep a straight face through some of that RP, but I had a lot of fun. I'm real glad that I have my own body back, though, I have to say. Your body was fine, Gibbs, but Ava's real happy to be back on her own, which is super cool. Also, finding the mythos kind of like book is super neat. I feel like that'll help with some cool things in the future. But yeah, as far as me, I'm PB or Pumpkinberry. You can find me at twitch.tv/pumpkinberry and Twitter at the same handle. Love RP, doing a lot of different stuff. I'm going to recommend 2 things for you. One, which is a 3-part horror show on Equal Trade that I did called Stygian Gate. You can find that at pumpkinberry.tv/Stygian Gate. I can pop it in the chat if you don't know how to spell Stygian, because it's weird. And then the other thing is I'm going to be on Twitch front page tomorrow doing roleplay. It's going to be a 3-part episode or like series called There and Snack Again. It's a comedy 5e Dungeons and Dragons roleplay, and it's going to be a blast. And I'm playing a lactose intolerant elf, and it's like a cheese land. So please come by. It's going to be great. But yeah, that's it. That's it.
Love it. Amazing. And Miss Magitech, how was that tonight?
Another good episode. Despite all of our bad rolls, I'm just looking at like the Fantasy Grounds like roll log right now, and it's like we started really strong. Like Nancy rolled 2 6s, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a good session. But then just a lot of 1s, and I'm still really embarrassed by my double 1 -2. So I will be ashamed forever because of that. But other than that, really good episode. The end was extremely hilarious, and I was enjoying that very much. So thank you guys. But yeah, my name is Tracy, also known as Miss Magitech. You can find me Twitter, Miss_Magitech, or twitch.tv/Miss Magitech. I love all things tabletop. I do a few online games, a few offline games, so I'm like doing it 4 days a week now, and it's pretty crazy. But I think I'm also lagging a little bit right now because I see my hand being really weird and buggy. But yeah, that's me.
Wait,
so
okay. Good stuff. Awesome. Well then, last but not least, Morphe, how was that tonight?
Amazing episode. Really loved it. Like, we seem to get so much development every episode with different characters. And just like 2 standout things for me are whenever we're in the penthouse, I feel like it's just absolute gold. And then also the stuff that is kind of speaking more to the wider lore of City of Mist, like when you were describing the fight and then the guy's like arms and that being sort of like a reveal of maybe what Ricardo is all about. It's just I'm absolutely riveted by it, and I want like more of that, which I guess is also, I totally agree with you with Crane's reactions to stuff, and I feel like that's that coming through as well, is like he's curious about that world and I'm so curious about that world, and I can't wait as things like ramp up into the final act, as mythoses get revealed hopefully, and all of that stuff comes, and who we're working for and finding everything. So I am loving this series, and you can find me at twitch.tv/madmorph and youtube.com/madmorph and all of that good stuff. We stream 6 days a week.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. It was an intense episode, and it just keeps getting better and worse. Like I was saying earlier, hate this game, it's so good, and I can't wait for next week. So the decisions you have to make in it, the RP is just on point, the hilarity, the body switch. I just knew it was coming as soon as we got back to the penthouse, and there's like someone knocks on the door, and I'm like, oh really, Madam Master, I wonder who that is. Oh, it's your wife. Really? Oh great. So
Most certainly your ex-wife now. Sorry about that.
Oh, I love that whole scene so much. It couldn't have gone any worse if we had tried.
I love how you didn't even mean to, but when like one of the first things you said as Ava was, "I'm fucking Gibbs." Like
I know, yeah. It's so good.
I love how you said that, and I could not drop it for the rest of the show. It was too good. It was too good.
Yep, it's it's just those little moments that just come back to haunt you. So, man, love it. Couldn't love it anymore. Okay, tabletop loot winner dice people thing. You know what I'm trying to say. Astral, and congratulations, Astral. Set of tabletop loot dice for you, my friend, and a $30 gift card to Drive for RPG, which you can get pretty much any D&D RPG book on that website. Is Deutsch. Congratulations, my friends. I will get in touch with you guys for that. But until next time, try not to throw too many nat ones, because we fucking rolled a lot of them tonight. And
yeah, we
want to be there laughing when you do. Good night, everybody. Bye.